Hello everyone, and welcome back to another day of Gloomhaven. Today we'll be tackling scenario 70 to start, and then we'll be following that up with almost certainly Themris's solo scenario. That'll be our two scenarios for the day, which is still a kind of full stream. It's like, what? So if we did 3 solo scenarios for a day once, then a solo scenario would be 0.67. So here we're at like 1.37. No, a bit less than that. Yeah, I'm very good at math. Well, oh no, 1.67. Yeah, because we're doing a full scenario. Yeah, so easy enough. So almost a full day. But anyway, I don't know what the point of all that was. Let's get right into it. So we've got to set up scenario 70. We have to do some city events, some road events. Not some road events. Yeah, this one is linked to Gloomhaven. So just a city event. I think that's it. All right. So we got a lot to set up here, which is the big reason why we didn't end up doing this Tuesday night. So it's not a short scenario. It's kind of an interesting one. It is absolutely impossible for some classes to do this scenario, so it's definitely best that we do it now. Although I think the classes we'll be playing after this shouldn't really have any difficulty with this one either. Our party... Hello, Isio. I hope you're doing well today. Our party's not especially... D2B, we are missing. Our party's not especially well suited for this scenario, simply because damage isn't our strong suit. We're about sustain. Well, our form of dealing damage is kind of like the AoE damage from Baneful Hex. But since a large portion of the enemies that will be attacking us in this scenario, well, or at least a significant portion, will be, so it was D2B that we need, will be immune to damage. Our party composition isn't necessarily at its best here, whereas the most important thing here is to have enough damage to kill the demons quickly so that the spirits despawn, you don't have to deal with them. So again, it's not really our strong suit, but it should still be okay, I think. I'm doing well, Isio. Thank you for asking. Jessica just came back today from her few days in Belgium. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to spend some time with her this evening. All right, so of course, the book is just complete nonsense here with the way it's set up. I mean, these things overlapping, both the two in things going in. I don't even know. I mean, the L tiles are just always a mess. So I think it's like this. It's supposed to be, yeah, it is supposed to be like this. I mean, you'd really think that by the second or third printing, they could have fixed these things in the rule book or in the scenario book, right? All right. Oh, fits pretty well. We've got this like that. Yeah, perfect. We have both D and L today, so both the types of messed up tiles. All right. Like that. Perfect. All right, just gonna have a little bit of coffee. That's better. Okay. Let's see what else we need. So we need 3 logs, 4 thorns. Little micro stutter there. 3 logs. Difficult terrain. Yeah, there. We also need 3 giant trees. This is the only trees. 5 boulders. Always reminds Crycart. 1 treasure and 5 spiky traps. Let's just move this out of the way. 1 treasure and 5 spiky traps. Quite a lot of stuff. Alright. We'll also need to do a ton of corridor tiles, so let's just go ahead and grab those out. And we'll need these, and we'll need these. Okay, so the door is actually here, right? Yes. Did not mean to press that spacebar there. Lock that. Just do all these at once. This would make the most sense. So there's one there. Yeah, that's correct, right? Yep. One there. And the last one here. Okay, lock all those. I can delete this. And then we have the tiles connecting this giant room here. So we got a tree here. One of these here. Oh, how I wish the other mod would support rules as written setup, because man, I would love not to have to do this. I would love it. All right. And that goes there. Beautiful. All right. So what else do we have? We've got a log over here with a bit of thorns next to it. We've got another tree up here. I'm just setting up this first room anyway because this is the room we start in. So just saving time now, and then we can get right into the scenario afterwards. That goes there. Log up here. Thorns. Oh, log is one over. Yeah. Thorns there. It's it's quite a setup, first room, for, in the end, a room you won't spend a ton of time in. Well, that you have to get out of quite quickly, right? So we're missing one thorns just there. All right, and that's everything in the first room. The boulders and the traps are in other rooms. Perfect. So let's grab the enemy types. We have night demons, wind demons, and living spirits. If I recall correctly, the worst thing about doing this scenario is that the reward is also pretty weak. Maybe it's not that bad, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. But I feel like the reward is pretty lackluster for a pretty challenging scenario. Is this a guest design scenario again? No, it's not actually. Oh, maybe it'd be on the next page if it is. No, it is not guest design. Although we can go ahead and read what's on that page real quick. So the goal for this scenario is to kill all demons, and there's a bit of special rules. Normal living spirits spawn at the end of every round. For 2 characters, living spirit spawns at A every odd round and at B every even round. For 3 characters, living spirit spawns at A every odd round and at both A and B every even round. For 4 characters, living spirit spawns at both A and B every round. Living spirits cannot be damaged in any way, but are still vulnerable to conditions and other attack effects. Every time a demon dies, players may remove any one living spirit from the map. So let's read the last part again. Living spirits cannot be damaged in any way, but are still vulnerable to conditions and other attack effects. Every time a demon dies, players may remove one living spirit from the map. So we will be playing the 4-player setup, but as we've explained on previous days where we've been doing this 4-player setup, we will still play with the 3-player rules. This is simply to avoid well, something like this that could potentially outpace a 3-player party significantly, since it's designed around 4 people being able to deal damage per turn. So we will spawn a living spirit at A every odd round and at both A and B every even round. So it'll be a spirit, or 3 spirits per 2 turns, which is quite a bit. All right. And of course, we're still playing on +2 difficulty with everything at level 7. Always a good shuffle. I think all our decks are fine. Yep. I believe we did all the post-scenario stuff that we needed to do last time, but I'll double check real quick. Oops. Why did I was going to say that. It's a little bit big for the Soosinger's hand. Okay, allow me to have a few more sips. Yes, it would look like we did do all of our post-scenario stuff. We still have money to spend, but we still don't have enough money to buy anything. Let's actually write this down one time so that we remember. So it's 125 gold plus enhancements are rounded down, correct, ECO? I know I ask this every time. You'd be amazed at how bad I am with remembering simple things like this. Mhm. Yeah, round it down. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we've got a level 6 card, which gives us 125 gold base cost for enhancing it, and then 66 gold cost on the card itself. This puts us 191 as our target price. So goal. So until we get to 191 gold, we have nothing to spend here. Here, I think our thing is significantly more expensive. I think we're at 215 or something like that. So we're even further away. So for now, we still don't have to worry about buying anything. We're certainly not selling items to make that threshold. All right, so let's do our city event real quick. Oops, that's the wrong. There we go. Okay. So have a choice afterwards. Yeah. 5 collective gold, that's nothing. Okay. So get rid of this. Add this. And back. So we had to pay 5 collective gold. As usual, I'll just take that from the Quartermaster. He's the only one who doesn't really care about money that much anymore. I mean, cares less. Both these people, well, she has enhancements that she needs to do for her personal quest, and we really want to have, and it has enhancements that are just very effective. What will you enhance after that? After Provoke Terror? I don't actually know, to be honest. We'll probably just do. I guess we only need one more enhancement at that point. Hmm. So I suppose we'll most likely. So I'm going to post my guide for the Soothsinger on Monday, and I'll probably accordingly. I mean, I'll certainly play Soothsinger Monday, Tuesday. So the only question will be either I'll retire the Soothsinger on Tuesday or on Thursday. So it'll probably just depend how much money we have for what we can actually do for an enhancement. But yeah, if I was suggesting enhancement, which actually, I mean, this has already got. I mean, I've already looked at this for the guide. I think the next enhancement I would suggest is probably Curse on the bottom of Disorienting Dirge. I don't know. I think that, I mean, this into this are the two enhancements you should always do. Throw Voice into Provoke Terror. After that, I think it's a lot more hit or miss. I looked over the other cards. There's nothing really that impressive. I mean, yeah, you could add like a Bless to tuning the outcome, which gives double Bless. This is kind of tempting in a 4-player party. In 3-player, it's obviously a little bit less impressive. I don't know. Is there another enhancement that you like on this class, ECO? Curse on the bottom of Disorienting Dirge is undoubtedly expensive. What's it? It would be 225, I think, right? So we have 75 for the level, 75 times 2, 50 or 150, so 225. Yeah. But I mean, well, so we probably won't make it to this. The point is, we're more likely to just sell our stuff and put some throwaway enhancement just to get to our 4 enhancements for our goal. But if I was actually playing the class for an determined amount of time, I guess that's probably the enhancement I would go for, an extra curse and dirge. Okay. So we did our city event. We do not have a road event. Let's make sure we shuffle that for putting that in. Paid our 5 gold. All right, so we're good to go. Let's do our battle goals real quick. I don't think anything comes close to the double curse. Yeah, I think that's kind of the same thing. The only consideration I have, I mean, the double curse enhancement is kind of a self-defeating enhancement as well, though, right? Well, yes and no. It just means, I mean, having double curse on the bottom of Dirge means that you use the bottom of Dirge less. So it's an enhancement which causes you to actually use that half of the card less, you know? This is kind of a weird enhancement. Typically, when you enhance a half of the card, that's the half that you'll use infinitely after that point. Every time you play the card, and you'll play it a lot. But here, obviously, with Dirge, by enhancing Curse on the bottom, you're more likely to leave the top of the song up, get the top of the song up sooner, and leave it up longer, or have it up for a greater percentage of the scenario. Now, obviously, that's still worth it because it still means enemies are doing 40% of the normal damage. But it's just funny how it actually works out. That's basically the point there. Okay, so we grabbed our battle goals. Let's see. Take only short rest during the scenario. Use your equipped items. Equipped items. We actually did we? Oh yeah, we just don't actually care, so we never keep track of this. Yeah. If we're never actually all right, so professional is the easiest one. Um, someone who's just playing one class, if they took professional as a battle goal here for the Plague Herald, I think they'll always complete it because it's not very difficult. You just have to take one long rest, refresh these two things, and use them again. But we just do such a bad job of paying attention to him, and actually having to count all the item uses is really obnoxious when you're playing three-handed. So actually, even though I think professional is the more likely, because I don't care about his battle goals that much, I am actually just going to take Scrambler here, taking only short rests. On this scenario, it is actually possible that we take only short rests because it is such a fast-paced scenario, we'll say. Obviously with 1.5 enemies summoning per turn, spawning per turn. All right, kill one or more elite monsters or gain 13 or more experience. We do still care about, our battle goals, our check marks are still good. It's nice to play a class where you don't have any perks that you don't want, right? Yeah, +1 immobilize is honestly a pretty unimpressive modifier, but it's strictly better than a +0, so it's not like there's really. All right, I guess it's not technically strictly better than. Oh no, yeah, because you can always choose not to take the immobilize. Yeah, so it is strictly better. So yeah. 13 experience is a given for this class. It doesn't mean we're gonna have to track it as a scenario, which is a little bit annoying, obviously, since normally we wouldn't have to since we're level 9, but it's worth it. For a check mark. Oh, the double. 7 or fewer experience or have 1 or more monsters present. Yeah. Okay. Is that gonna give us a perk too? It is. Oh no, we don't want. Oh. We actually don't want perks. Is this question for people in chat? Is this good design? So this is the one we're more like, this is almost a given on this scenario, so we should be able to complete this. I guess the way we can just follow our, yeah, I forgot. We did say that we're house ruling this, right? Let me just double check. Earning 3 check marks and not taking a perk allows you to make a free donation. Yeah, so we'll actually take this in the end. But basically, we should actually take this and try to successfully, or try not to complete it, try to gain 8 or more experience if we were playing rules as written, because we actually don't want perks at this point, because the only remaining perks for this class are bad, and would actually make our attacks worse, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, we'll just stick with our house rule and give ourselves a free donation if we get those check marks, but we're not going to be super concerned with getting it. All right, so what have we here? A little bit more coffee. And we need to take a look at our cards. But in order to do that, we should actually set up the first room first. The first room first. Okay. So we have, with 4 players set up, 6 demons. Oof, not bad. 3 regular wind, 3 regular night. Well, no elite wind demons, so thank you, Isaac, for that at least. Still, it's a lot of incoming damage from the first turn. And they're so spread out in a large room like this that it's very difficult for us to actually prevent them from attacking with crowd control like we normally would in a smaller room with choke points, or where we enter the room and cause them to clump up, etc. So this should be interesting. On top of that, our party gets stronger as the scenario progresses. So the very beginning like this, being up against such a tough fighting force can be quite difficult. I guess at the same time though, 3-player and 4-player doesn't change much here, huh? It's only one more night demon. It's certainly not nothing. One more night demon. These things hit for 6, but yeah, it's not such an enormous change. I thought it might be more likely 2, but I guess 4 for 3 people would be kind of easy. All right, so where are we? We have to start along these 4. And so from the very first, is it the odd rounds that we get the double spawn? No, it's the even rounds we get the double spawn. Just having another sip. Almost done with the coffee. All right, so we need to take a look at our cards. Our AoE plan is pretty awful now because, I mean, living spirits are immune to damage, and these have 3 shield, and these have 15 health. So, yeah. Catastrophic bombing them is not great. The bottom of Catastrophic Bomb can be a little bit tempting, maybe, but probably not. What do we want to bring in? We definitely want to bring in Scroll of Judgment. That's a given against strong individual enemies like this. So then, the question is, do we take out Sharpening Kit? The healing is still useful, but we're going to constantly be fighting basically in this scenario, so I think it's probably not realistic to take that. And accordingly, a bit more movement is probably not a bad idea, especially because the Bladed Boomerang attack is actually going to be decent here. Or should we take Reinforced Steel? Can we play losses? Can we try once? I don't know. It's so difficult. Let's just take it. We'll see. We're going to give it a try one more time. Also, just kind of for discovery purposes. All right, so as for the Soothsinger, I think we're fine as is. Don't think we really need to change anything. No. Yeah, our deck is fine. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah, we'll probably start with... Captivating Performance is a little bit underwhelming since we're not really focusing so much on AoEs as a song, so we kind of want the bottom more than the top. But then what song do we actually want? Because we don't want Dirge Song. Do we want Defensive Ditty Song? Defensive Ditty's also, well, actually in this first room, it's pretty good, right? Yeah, maybe it should actually be Ditty. I mean, we're not bringing Soothing Lullaby. Yeah, honestly, that's probably accurate or correct. Because again, this is a song where, or this is a scenario where we're constantly in combat, pretty much. So with never a chance to be out of combat, this obviously makes heals significantly worse. All right, and us, we've got Spreading Scourge, Paralyzing Bite, maybe this to consider. Yeah, well, Vile Pestilence isn't great, so that's a pretty easy substitution for this scenario, I mean. How good is Violent Strain? So against Wind Demons, if they're poisoned, it is effectively an attack 6 at any range. It's not bad. Stinging Cloud is also probably not good here. And Spreading Scourge is also not very good, but it's still a bottom multi-target heal, which is pretty decent actually, and it does muddle. This is good. I guess we probably don't want this then. So what if we just swap like this and keep Violent Strain? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Set everyone's health appropriately. All right. And we shall begin. Last sip of coffee and we'll be good to go. There were some coffee grains in the bottom there. Oh, that's rough. Oh, I need a sip of water with that. Okay. Whew. All right. So, how do we approach this first room? It's impossible to CC 2 targets in here to begin with, so we can kind of get past that. Accordingly, when we can't crowd control, we just play defense, which is fine. So Echoing Aria plus Defensive Ditty, which also means we need to not get hit by anyone. If we stay in a line like this, we're still going to get hit, so this will mean that our allies are going to need to move up. The better path for us to go is probably over here than over here. I guess we should map out the movement for these Night Demons. 4. Yeah. Both of these wolves reach. demons are always hitting us if they move. And if they don't, it's better to be on the left side. Okay, so that makes sense there. Yeah, I mean, we need to move up. Getting strengthened for 2 turns seems good. And as usual, I suppose throwing out a wound attack in the very beginning, either on either of these enemies, is a pretty reasonable idea. And then the Plague Herald. So if he goes to here, but closer proximity, yeah, he'll still be the focus of everyone then. So that actually works. And in that case, the Plague Herald doesn't need to move and can actually do what we like to do, which is to poison a bunch of enemies with accelerated end. And then, can we poison even more enemies? No, we can't. We only got 3 within range, so we can't use Nightmarish Affliction either, but that's okay. So we can either use Paralyzing Bite, but I think it's actually probably just better to just make an attack. Damage is more important than CC. I brought a CC anyway because against strong enemies like this, sometimes, I mean, we only have so many damage cards we can bring. Wait, we did... Oh, we didn't bring any of our attack 3 curses. Huh. Yeah, that's probably not right. Probably actually should have one of those. Alright, there we go. Okay. Instead of the stun, because we do need to deal damage. I thought we already had one of them, so bringing the second one didn't seem very good, but no, we don't even have one of them. I think it is better to have an attack 3 and an attack 1. I think damage, like I said, is the highest priority in this scenario. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Everything shuffled one last time, just for good measure. And away we go. Okay. So they're gonna go first. So he's not gonna have his extra shield. I mean, Night Demons, what can you do, right? Alright, we're gonna activate Defensive Ditty and activate the bottom of Echoing Aria. We gain 1 experience. We have to track this for our battle goal. So Defensive Ditty gives all allies shield 1, and Echoing Aria, by having played it as the bottom, all allies within range 3 get shield 2. We can perform a move 2 because we played a song, excuse me. But unfortunately, we don't really want to do that because if we move at all, we're going to get hit by the Night Demon instead of our ally, and our ally has shield 3 and we have none. So, pretty easy choice there, I would say. Alright, so this Night Demon goes here, this Night Demon goes here. It is actually the same, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both paths. Yeah, so it's actually ambiguous. Well, he was originally going to go this way, so I guess we'll have him continue along this path. Okay. So 1 will attack the Plague Herald, and then 5 will attack the Quartermaster. And oh yeah, and they're also gonna be suffering damage. Yes. We'll deal with that in a second. So first, an attack -1, so an attack 5 on the Plague Herald. Oops. So 4, and Plague Herald has 3 shield because of Defensive Ditty plus Aria, so we take 1 damage, plus then 1 damage from their little activation thing. Okay, and then after that on the Quartermaster, +1. So what was normally a 5 is now a 6. The Quartermaster has 3 shield, plus gets 1 shield here. So we'll take 2 damage, and then 1 damage from their activation. All right, let's double check that we're right. So their attack was for 5, but he got a +1, which is 6. We've blocked 3 shield because of Aria plus Defensive Ditty, 1 plus from our shield. Yeah, so 2 damage and then 1 from the activation. And he takes 1 retaliate. Oops, we didn't set health for anything here. So he's actually going to go down to 13 because then the one behind him also does 1 damage to him. Okay. Well, the Night Demons are done. So now it is the Quartermaster's turn. They're so nicely lined up too. I think we don't want to actually move up. In that case, we wound one of them, but that's okay. All right. Oh no, we do need to go to here, otherwise she gets hit by this one. But there's so can use the compass worst case scenario. We'll see. All right, so yeah, if we move to here, we get focused by everything. Whereas if we stop here, then this one and this one will both hit her. No. Yeah, I think the pulling is fine if we go there, because I know they're going to pull. So this one will pull us to here. Then this one, while pulling, can't pull us at all. And then this one, while pulling, also won't be able to pull us at all. Yes, we'll be fine there. Okay, so we're going to move to there with the bottom of Crushing Hammer, which gives us Strengthen, as well as an additional Shield 1 this round. And then we're going to use the top of Bladed Boomerang, gaining 1 experience. Oh no, we don't have to track our experience. No. So who do we want to attack here? The Wind Demons are tempting because they're significantly more difficult to kill because they're Shield 3. A wound can do a lot of damage to them, but they also self-heal. Whereas I believe the Night Demons don't self-heal. It's only one card that they self-heal with. I think it is worth trying to get a wound on one of them for now. Although they also deal less damage, but yeah, they're harder to crowd control and harder to kill. Let's hit Wind Demon number 3 with Bladed Boomerang. Disadvantaged. I hate to see that. I mean, yeah, like I've said many times, advantage is not great for this class. But still, I mean, it's still it's still cost effective for a 50 gold enhancement. It still does some things, even if a lot of times this will happen. You still have a -1 and a -2 in your deck, so. All right, we get Justice. So now the Wind Demons go. Like I said, we're gonna get pulled to there, and then these two are gonna pull us and not do anything. But so this one just attacks us and pulls us. Let's see what's the range, and the other one's 4. So this one will need to move up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one also need to move up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they all attack the Quartermaster. They're all attacking for attack 4s. We have 4 shield, so we'll see how this goes. No damage, no damage, no damage, because we had 3 shield from Diddy plus Arya, and then 1 shield from Crushing Hammer, which put us to a total of 4, and we're fine. All right, so now it is the Plague Herald's turn. So now we actually do have 4 enemies that we can poison, so we do have to choose who we actually want to do that to. I guess the 3 Night Demons? At the same time, it's very valuable to poison the Wind Demon, but it's just, the problem is if he heals himself, oh, he also took 1 damage from his wound, then it gets rid of the poison as well, but I guess it still does kind of like deal 1 damage minimum then. Yeah, alright, let's poison him. I guess these two are going to get hit. If our plan is to go there and skewer them, so yeah, let's poison those two as well then. Alright, just kind of forgetting about this one over here. So that's using the bottom of Accelerated End, and then we're going to use the top of Fetid Flurry as an attack 4 range 3 curse. We'll hit Night Demon number 5. So this is disadvantaged. Okay. So +0. So our attack was 4 base plus 1 from the poison, so 5. Putting him down to 8 and giving them 2 curses. Hold on, there weren't any. No, I don't believe there were negative special rules, were there? Nope. I mean, well, the special rules are quite negative, but no, there was no curses or anything like that we were supposed to start with, which we sometimes forget. Okay, so we're done. Oop. Nice. Where did I do that? Great, I missed out on a rolling stun modifier. That would have been nice, and no one to blame again but myself for this. I meant to click here, and it just kind of like stuttered / slid. I don't really know exactly what happened there. Just accidentally misclicked on that. Okay, so we're up again, but first we must summon a living spirit. So first it's at A. Not going to bother by setting their helves or anything like that because they're immune to all damage. All right. I mean, I guess this is the most obvious thing to do. There's no reason to use Portable Ballista here when Ogre Club does attack 1 more and allows us to save Portable Ballista to hopefully hit one of the shielded enemies. Here we can just move here and Ogre Club both of them. We're going at 12, which is not great, but that's literally the fastest we can go. So we're just going to hope that this move 2 does get us there before them. We're not going to gain the shield, which kind of sucks, but we still have some shield, and we'll get this back and then presumably be able to use it for shield sometime in the future anyway. Since as we start with 9 cards, we always want to use Endurance Potion Charge in our first rest cycle anyway, and it makes sense to do it like this. Okay, so what else can be done? We can give out 3 curses with Dirge and 2 blesses. That's not bad. Captivating Performance can stun 3 things. Seems a little bit unnecessary right now. Nightmare Serenade is actually very good here because those 2 night demons are clumped up and they have poison on both of them. So what if we do Nightmare Serenade them? The problem is we're going after the Ogre. It's actually very possible we kill and we don't get the curse. But that's honestly not the worst thing ever. And honestly, Nightmare Serenade's not going to get better. I mean, in this room, in this scenario, honestly, we're never really going to do better than hitting 2 Night Demons with Nightmare Serenade because, again, 50% of the enemies have shield to the point where Nightmare Serenade just sucks against them. And then finding Night Demons clumped up, like it could very well happen that we get 2 clumped up again, but it's very unlikely we're ever going to get 3 clumped up. And these have poison, so yeah, I think this is again probably our best shot for using that. All right. Accordingly, what should we use for a top action? Probably just Provoke Terror on those self-same Night Demons, just to stun them. And hopefully keep us safe from damage. Again, if they go before 13, this really sucks. But that's our fastest initiative as well. Just Night Demon things, man. Alright. So what's up next? Baneful Hex is still good, but it's not even that good because the Living Spirits can draw the curses and then it does nothing. I mean, we're still going to play it at some point, but I think not yet. Alright, Spread the Plague I think seems pretty obvious. It gives us an additional attack 3. I guess not on great targets because this one in the front will almost certainly be dead. So other than that, what do we have? I mean, we do have Setting up Baneful Hex. Guess there will be 2 more curses given here, so they'll be up to 4. Yeah, alright. Let's just do it. I think it's... I mean, we just don't have any great top actions here. Most likely what's going to happen is this one's going to be dead. I mean, yeah, we could be hitting this one, but this one's not taking damage from anyone else right now anyway. So that kind of sucks. And honestly, if they start drawing curses and we don't have Baneful Hex, this is just missed damage. I don't think we have a top action we can do that'll be really much better than just dealing 3 damage anyway, and this will do potentially 3 damage this turn. Probably 3 damage this turn. I mean, well, decent chance, and as well as a lot more in the future. I always thought it was weird that Night Demons are so fast and Sun Demons are so slow. Would have thought it was the other way around. Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. It is a little bit of a weird dichotomy between those two. It's also just, I mean, it just goes to show that initiative is really one of the most threatening things in the game. Sun Demons have really scary actions, but I don't think almost anyone is really afraid of Sun Demons, right? Despite them having such threatening actions, because you just always know that you can go before them, almost always. And so no matter how many AoEs they have, they're never going to hit them. Night Demons, on the other hand, they don't have such crazy actions. I mean, yeah, they've got a couple things which can be threatening, mostly going invisible just to prevent you from damaging from the round. But yeah, the real threat of them is, having like 4 sub-20 actions. So yeah, for monsters, initiative is definitely the most threatening thing, I think. Well, no, that's not true. Being an imp or summoning are the most threatening things, closely followed by initiative. All right, here we go. 41, nice. Ooh, multi-target. Not nice. Not nice with +1 attack. Ooh, not nice at all. Oh god. Yeah, we can't consume that wind anyway either. Woof. That's going to hurt a lot. All right. 6 attacks instead of 3. And it +1. All right. It's getting interesting for sure. So, shall we begin? So should we consider using this instead? If we're gonna take a bunch of attacks, getting this 2 extra shield. But then we're missing out on hitting both of them. We could only hit one of them by using this spear. No, I think it's better to hit both of them. Oops, we didn't flip for the living spirits. What are you up to? Yeah, okay. A bit annoying as well. No, I think we're still moving. All right, we're gonna use the bottom of reinforced steel as a default move too. We're gonna go to here, and we're gonna use a charge of our major endurance to get back reinforced steel. Then we're going to attack with giant club. We're going to use long spear to turn it into a 2-hex attack, attacking both of these at neither advantage nor disadvantage because we have strengthen. So 5 and then 6 in that order. Should we use something else here? No, because we've got Nightmare Serenade coming afterwards, right? Let's actually math it. So 5 plus 1 from poison is 6. Yeah, so Nightmare Serenade should kill. All right, so 5 and then 6. Not using anything. Plus 1. So again, our attack was a 5 base. Plus 1 from poison is 6. Plus 1 from our modifier is 7. So he's down to 1. And then on number 6. Yeah, that's rough. All right. This is a very me start, but still don't like it. So yeah, well, we'll begin by using the bottom of Nightmare Serenade. So we gain 1 experience, plus 1 experience for having a song up. We attack 5 and then 6, both disadvantaged in that order. Okay, so the first one's dead. Oh, come on. Ugh. It's going to be one of those? Really? As the first scenario for the day? The ordering again is just... Because if we didn't kill this one, it would actually be better, and we got... I'm not sure if it would actually. Alright, well, we give them 1 curse, and we kill Night Demon number 5 by a lot, and don't damage the other one with 2 attacks. Alright, alright. So now what? Huh? Now what? Huh. So we get to provoke terror something. But I'm not sure what. I wish we'd used Throw Voice in the end, then we could have hit these 2 things. Probably should have actually played Throw Voice, but we plan on just hitting these 2, but that was actually stupid because we knew that there was a high probability that we killed one of the Night Demons, so we shouldn't have focused on that. We should have focused on hitting both of these. If we hit Throw Voice right now, we would obviously use these to hit these 2. This is tough. We also got the Ring of Haste to consider. Ring of Haste, I mean, the best thing we could do with that would be to use the bottom of Captivating Voice to stun these 2, and then we could stun one of these with Provoke. But it feels bad to use Captivating Voice with Ring and only hit 2 targets. At the same time, we're in a pretty bad spot here. Oh, sorry, this Night Demon's removed. Yep, because we just killed a demon. I mean, sorry, this Living Spirit. That's good at least. So if we use Ring Captivating Voice, we get hit by 4 attacks this turn. If we just use Provoke without using Ring Captivating Voice, we get hit by, presuming we do one of the Wind Demons, because these attack for 7, the Wind Demons make 2 attacks for 5, so obviously that's worse. If we do one of the Wind Demons, then we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks this turn. For 2 for 7. So let's see. So the 7s get reduced to 6 in both instances, so that's 12 damage. And then the 2 demons will both hit him and then us. The 5s are reduced to 4 against the Quartermaster, so 8. Sorry, it's 12, so 20, and then the 5s against us aren't reduced, so 30. So we take 30 damage this turn, presumably, of our combined 34, 48 health. Yeah, that's way too much damage. All right. I mean, I don't like it, but So I guess then the better question is, no big deal. Yeah, pretty much. Should we even use Stop or Provoke? Or should we just default it and get it back? But I think we should use it. All right. So we're going to pop our ring. We'll use that in a second. So we're going to use Provoke Terror. So stun at range 4. Doesn't really matter which one we stun. I guess, does he have to move up at all? No, right? He does. Him moving up is actually good for us. He doesn't have to move up. Since he moves up, it puts him so that we can, Disarming Voice like this, actually, because he'll have, well, he won't actually move up because he's done him, but still, it'll give us more flexibility for how we Disarming Voice, so I prefer that. Or Throw Voice. All right, so we use Provoke Terror, 1, 2, 3, like this, stunning him, and then at the end of our turn, because of our ring usage, we'll then play the bottom of Captivating Performance, gives us another experience, and this is Stun, range 3, target 3. Does this really need enhancements? Putting wound on this, right? Or extra target. I mean, yeah, okay, the cost is obscene. How much gold does it actually cost? A ton? What, it's I mean, wound would be 150 plus 200, right? So 350. Extra target, I think, is 100 base. It's like 200, 400. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So captivating performance stuns this and this. Yeah, it sucks to have to do this, but I think it's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna activate the top of Baneful Hex, giving ourselves 1 experience, since us experience matters as well. Oops, 2 experience. 2 experience. If Curse causes an enemy to deal no damage during its attack, this enemy suffers 2 damage. And then we're going to use the bottom of Spread the Plague as an attack 3, range 3. Unfortunately, we would only be able to hit him. Yeah, I think it's fine to hit him, actually. I'd like to focus this one down, but I don't know that it's actually worth having to use the Hawk Helm just to hit this Night Demon rather than this Night Demon, so we'll just attack Night Demon number 1. I mean, they both need to be killed. Okay. So it was a disadvantaged attack, both because we're adjacent and a Night Demon. So we ignore the rolling modifier, we do get a +1. So 4 damage, which is certainly helpful. Okay, so the Night Demons go, but both of them just lose their stuns. Also don't create dark, which is not a small thing. Wind Demons go, consume the wind. That hurts. That was a nice combo, wind creation into wind consumption right away. Well played, Wind Demons. All right, so number 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4, so it does need to move up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now can hit both. First, the Quartermaster. -2. So this was an attack 5. -2 is 3. We have 1 for defensive Ditty, so 2. 1 there, so 1. And then on the Soothsayer, +0. So just a 5. We have no defenses whatsoever on the Soothsayer. Okay, and so this goes here. I did them in the right order. Yep, so first the Quartermaster, -1. So back to a 4. 1 charge here. I think maybe getting the 2 misses in the scenario might just be actually too difficult to overcome. So, oh, sorry, so it was back to a 4. We subtracted 2 there, so we take 2 damage here. Okay. 1 from defensive Ditty, 1 from our armor. And then on the Soothsayer, 7. Can we lose a card on the first turn? No, we just can't get hit again, I guess. Jeez, that is a brutal juxtaposition of flips. This and this versus, I mean, well, they also flipped. I guess the thing that sucks is they flipped the -1s. I mean, the minuses both on the Quartermaster, who had both defensive Ditty, armor. I mean, defensive Ditty, armor, and a boatload of health. Whereas flipping the a +0, +2 on the Soothsayer, oof. And then, yeah, I mean, this is kind of more of the problem, I think, than anything. All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll figure it out, hopefully. So the end of the round. Oops. We got some new living spirits coming out. All right. Well, we're going to do a bit of disarming over there, for sure. Fortunately, Dirge bottom isn't great here, but we need to go early for our disarm to actually be useful, so we're doing this no matter what. Maybe we'll move and we can endurance that this turn and the following turn or something like that, but we'll see. All right, as for us, we could compass. I guess with all the traps we know will be in this scenario, compass can always be useful. So we need to be careful about using it. There's no easy way. That does technically work. Is that really the line? Doesn't make disarming voice any better either. Oops, sorry. This lost its stun, took 1 damage from its wound. Huh. What's the Plague Herald doing? This does give us a lot of benefits, actually. If we compass this to here, we can attack both of them with a portable ballista here. Although do we really want to use the top portable ballista? Yeah, probably, to be honest. I mean, the bottom is quite important, but we need to kill these night demons first anyway. We can hit both of them with portable ballista. We can hit all of them with throw voice. And the bottom of Virulent Strain will spread the poison from him to both of these. Yeah, it seems like a lot of upside. All right, so we're just going to do this because we need to go before the Soothsinger then. Plus, we can potentially use it for some shield. So we're using the bottom of Virulent Strain and what for a top? They don't have enough curses yet for Spreading Scourge to be so good. I guess it's probably just Gathering Doom. Like I said, we're going to focus the Night Demons first because they do more damage and they're easier to kill. So Under the Skin isn't the attack we want to use just yet. Nightmare's Affliction creates Dark, which is very risky. Plus, it's just going to apply poison, but we're already applying poison here anyway. There'll only be one enemy without poison. So yeah, I guess it's just Gathering Doom. Again, just attacking this one. All right. Let's go. Well, so much for our beautiful plan. So the Night Demons go first. Go to there and there. Create Dark on their own in the end. And make attack 5s. First on the Plague Herald, then on the Quartermaster. So 5 minus 1 is 4, plus Defensive Ditty, so 3. And then on the Quartermaster. See, it's not there that we need to avoid the damage. Alright, I'm still not going to complain. I mean, it's certainly helpful that they draw a curse. It takes 3 damage instead of dealing any. Alright, so we're up now. Yeah. Virulent Strain doesn't affect allies, does it? No, target all enemies adjacent to the enemy with poison. So, we can move this to here. We still get, I mean, all we were ever going to get before was this. It was still just 2 portable ballista. The only small difference here, I mean, we'll still be able to throw voice all 3 of them because fortunately we have the enhanced throw voice. What are those living spirits up to? I'm just attacking. But the only downside with this is he's not going to spread poison to both of them. I mean, I guess we just have to deal with that, honestly. I think this is still worth it. Prevents both the wind demons. Huh. They get range -2 if we use our minor. No. We don't actually need to disarm the wind demons, though. At the same time, we're playing this for what, then? Because if we just use a minor mana potion to create earth, they actually don't hit us. They won't have enough range since they don't move. I mean, basically being able to use our 10 gold minor mana potion to blank all the wind demons turns seem pretty good. But the point is we have to disarm something anyway. But I guess in that case, then we can just disarm one of the night demons. So in that case, how should we go about using the compass? I guess then what we should, I did want to use this bottom because the living spirits are attacking as well, but it actually looks like the thing that makes the most sense then would be to compass him to here, just to use this to move here and ballista both of them like that. Yeah. And then use the potion to avoid their attacks. This way we get to CC both the night demons for the following turn. I mean, prevent them from attacking. Yeah, they're both at 11 and 12 life respectively, so it's not very likely we kill them before they go, so getting the 2 target disarm on them is pretty good. Alright, let's do it. So we'll use our compass. Again, we're counting on refreshing the compass. I know this is kind of marginal value from a compass since we're not using traps or hazardous terrain or anything like that. Then we're going to use the bottom reinforced steel, simply as a default move 2, and go to here. And then we're going to use the top of portable ballista, so we can attack 4 on 1 and then 6. Disadvantage in both instances. Okay. They're flipping exceptionally well this far today. And then on the poisoned one. Come on. I mean, with all this stuff, really? Yeah, I mean, most of it didn't matter in the end, but all right, so we just get a +2. So +2 on a 5 is a 7, putting him down to 5. Night demons. Curses. Okay, so we're done. So then it's the Soothsayer's turn. So to begin with, we're going to use our minor mana potion to create Earth. And then we're going to use the bottom of Disorienting Dirge. Curse all enemies within range 3. So we just have the 2 enemies. So just going to give 2 curses, which is not excellent. But, I mean, honestly, can you really complain when you're using Dirge? No. The answer is you cannot. Alright, and we give a Bless to both allies. That gives us 1 experience. Again, 1 experience for having a song up. And we use Throw Voice. So we could either hit this, and no, we don't want to disarm the Wind Demons because they're not hitting anyone this turn. Yeah, it would just be wasted. Alright, so we just disarm the 2 of them like that. So then the Wind Demons go. And they do nothing since they consume the earth, which gives them -2 range, so they have only 2 range. Okay, and the living spirits go, so they have 4 range. So move 1 up, move 1 up. I think 2 up actually, right? No, 3 up. But they have enough, right? They have just 3 movement, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So both of them will actually focus the Quartermaster since they're equidistant from here these 2 and here these 2, but the Quartermaster had the lowest initiative. So 2 attack 4s on the Quartermaster. Okay, we've got the helmet, so that's okay. Defensive Ditty, so 3 damage. 5, so 4 damage. Alright, well, we're taking a beating. And then it is the Plague Herald's turn. So do we still want to use the bottom of Violent Strain when it's only spreading poison to 1 enemy? It's a 9 health enemy. Otherwise we can just use it to move and get it back because we need to do that with something at some point anyway. But getting Violent Strain back isn't that useful here. So I think no. Alright, so let's use Violent Strain's bottom. Poison target all enemies adjacent to all enemies with poison. So this just poisons him. And then we're going to use the top of Gathering Doom. And we don't really want to get a kill here because we'd rather, I mean, the curse is quite valuable for mitigation and we should be able to, I mean, because they're disarmed, we'll be able to kill them before they do anything meaningful normally anyway. I mean, I guess the risk is that they go invisible next turn. Cards that they flipped, just 1. Yeah, it's 1 out of 7. All right, so we attack Night Demon number 1 with Gathering Doom. So an attack 4 curse because +1 from the poison. Right, so it's disadvantaged. So we don't get the stun, but we do, however, get the bless. So our 4 becomes an 8, so we're super happy that we attack this one, because now it goes down to 1, but we still give them a curse. And we're done. Alright, so then we have another living spirit spawning here. Need to get rid of some of these by killing these demons already. So I guess we can kind of exterminate some demons here by using this. And then, I mean, basically we're left here with, normally we like to use this as a bottom, but here if we don't use it as a top, we're kind of out of tops because we don't really want to use either of these as a top here. These 2 have to be bottoms here, so these 2 have to be tops. So we might as well use this now because again, there's a 1 health Night Demon next to us. This kind of makes sense. And then as for a bottom, we can use either of the CC ones. So if we do attack 2, move 1, attack 2, we would have to kill this, and then we could do 1, then we would be able to disarm both of these, which would be nice, but it's only if it dies before we go. How likely is it we can make that happen? Because that would be nice. So this can only happen, I mean, the Soothsayer can't go before anyway, so the Plague Herald would have to go at 16. That's doable. And we would have to attack this one and do a bit of damage to it. But with what? I mean, we don't want to use this loss. Maybe just Under the Skin, to be honest. Is it better to use Nightmarish Affliction? We're going to stay where we are. We can use the helmet, the Hawk Helm, because we still have that, so we could hit like this and, for example, Only this one, actually. Which we don't really want. We don't want to hit these. It's useless. So no, yeah, I guess it's actually just under the skin. Even though this is better suited attacking wind demons, I mean, we're going to rest pretty soon anyway, so we should have it back. It's possible it's a little bit of a hindrance next turn, but ultimately, with how bad of a spot we're in right now, we need to prioritize immediate effect. And by getting an attack 3 here, it's very likely that we'll be able to kill him with the Quartermaster. Obviously, we're probably just going to miss one of the attacks, and then all this will be for nothing, but I can't count on that. All right, and the Soothsinger will just go as early as she can and do what it is that she can. Okay, 2 target, but -1 range. That's good. That is quite good. And Wind Demon's doing Wind Demon-y stuff. Oh, yeah. That can matter a bit. That can matter a bit. We'll see. All right, so first things first is the Plague Herald. So I guess we're going to begin by using Under the Skin. So we're going to make an attack 3, range 3, pierce 2, and we're just targeting Night Demon number 6 here. So disadvantaged. Okay, that's fine. We didn't have to kill it. So our attack was a 3, plus 1 from the poison is a 4, -1 is a 3. So it goes down to 2. And then we're just going to use the bottom wing congregation to move to heal 1, affect all adjacent allies, and we're just going to stay where we are and just essentially give 1 healing to both our allies, which is not exceptional, but every little bit counts when you're this low. Okay, so then the Wind Demons go. So this one's going to take 1 from its wound, which has definitely done a significant amount of damage to it thus far, and is going to attack the Quartermaster. Okay, so -1 on a 4, so 3, plus 1 from Diddy, so 2, and pulled. Doesn't really matter. If he gets here, then he get pulled like this by this one, and this one can't pull him. So no matter what, he always ends up in this spot. Because this 3 can pull to here or to here. If he pulls to here, this could be interesting pulling to here if 5 went before 4, but 4 goes first. So yeah, 4 will pull to here always. And then 5 can't pull. So no matter what, we'll just put the Quartermaster there because that's where he's always going to end up after all these attacks. Okay. Because even here, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. So the Quartermaster is going to finish there. And we just got the 2 more attacks to do. Both attack 4s. All right, that's nice. On the Wind Demons, this is really great. We can use every bit of damage we can get on them. Ooh, beautiful. That's very nice, actually. Some nice flips. All right. So the Wind Demons do significantly less damage this turn and take a bit, thanks to Curses and Baneful Hex. Great. All right, so now it's the Quartermaster's turn. So we're going to begin by using Hasten Step as an attack 2. Again, targeting Night Demon number 1 to begin with. Come on! This is unreasonable. We flipped, what, 10 cards with this class and already 2 misses? This just makes things so much worse. Well, it's like I said, all this planning for nothing because we're just going to miss and not get to do it. Because otherwise, I mean, we were fine. We just needed, again, we're making an attack 3 here, so even a -2 doesn't, I mean, kills. So literally only the miss in our deck fails to kill, and then we go here, and then here we can't get a -2 or a miss, but again, that's a pretty small portion of our deck. And then after that, we get to do a move 3 to here, disarm both of these for the following round. God, it has just been so good. And now I get to do a lot less. All right, well, we've got to move 1. There's not really any point in moving anywhere. No, so we'll just make our next attack 2, both also disarmed. I hate Night Demons. Oh, yes, a +2. This is all exactly what we needed to kill him. Miserable Night Demon. All right. And then we have a move 3, disarm target all adjacent enemies. Ah, sorry, we killed him, so... What do we want to... Which living spirit do we want to eliminate? Is the question. So they're attacking at range 3 here. So as of right now, they're not hitting anyone. But what's interesting here... Man, we do wish we had the jump boots right now. Don't say that often, but it is actually true here. Yeah, this is tough. This actually kind of sucks, is actually what it is. Um, yeah, it's just so much worse for us. So we could move over and disarm him, but then both of these are going to hit us this round. That's not really worth it. Uh, disarming this does nothing. It's already disarmed and goes after us. We could use our boots and go down here and disarm this, but we could just eliminate it, so this changes nothing, and this would just require our boots. Eliminating one of these versus this, it's really not any different. And as of right now, if we just don't go there, I mean, similarly, we could just not walk over there, and then we don't have to disarm it because it's not hitting anything. So we're using our level 9 card, bottom effect, which is quite powerful, but we're not getting anything out of it, again, just because of that failure to kill. Otherwise, we would be disarming 2 Night Demons to take an attack 3 from a Living Spirit, which is, or Wind Demons to just take an attack 3 from a Living Spirit, which would absolutely be worth it. Yeah. So I guess we're doing nothing with it. And I think we'll just stay where we are. Our positioning is fine here. We could endurance it back, but it's not really getting that much better. Yeah. And it would, I mean, we'd lose the turn if we did that. So no, I guess we're just literally not playing the bottom of our level 9 card. Thank you, Night Demons. All right, so then this is going to move to here. Lose to disarm. And then the Living Spirits go. They have nothing within range 3, so they hit nothing. And then it's the Soothsayer's turn. Gain 1 experience throwing a song up. Oh, sorry, we did have to eliminate one of the Living Spirits, though. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this one's closer to us. Best to eliminate that. Alright, so then we're going to do a move 3, attack 3 somewhere. And we also get to do some cursing. 2 curses only here, so we kind of need to move to where we can reach that. So I suppose that means we need to go... Yeah, we need to go here, actually. Kind of puts us exposed. Let's just use our healing potion now to be safer. So we heal for 3, up to 6. We move 3, attack 3 with the bottom Melody and Harmony. And our attack 3 will target Night Demon number 6. So he's dead. So we can remove another spirit. Ah, yes. That does make that a lot worse, huh? That's a good question, whether living spirits are immune to executes or not. Oops. Living spirits cannot be damaged in any way, but are still vulnerable to conditions and other attack effects. Yeah? I mean, I guess, let's actually check the FAQ for that. I mean, I think the idea of the scenario should certainly be that they're immune to executes. But rules is written, yeah, there's nothing for scenario 70 in the book, or in the FAQ. So yeah, rules is written, I would say they're not immune to executes, which only continues to make some very stupid aspects of the game even stupider. But yeah, so that's dead. So we just get to curse 1 target in the end here. All right. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we target it. We've got plenty of curse or targets in range, so we give 1 curse. That's weird. Yeah, it is weird, like I said. But again, it is, I mean, they're just immune to damage, and executes aren't technically damage, which again is the problem with executes, are still vulnerable to conditions and other attack effects. Technically, I mean, an execute is not a condition or attack effect either, so nothing, I mean, literally just nothing in the sentence actually concerns executes, so since executes aren't included or excluded in any way, they still function as if they would normally would. Therefore, yes, you would be able to execute these spirits that are supposed to be effectively untouchable. Because executes. All right. So at the end of the round, of spirits, get another one here, and another one here. All right. Well, we're going to play our cards and do the best we can. Here we're going to short rest. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to bring back the song, to be honest. Okay. It's our best initiative, but yeah, I mean, you can't re-roll that and lose something like Provoke Terror or Throw Voice, Captivating Performance, Disorienting Dirge. Basically all our cards, since they're all super good. Okay, what do? The annoying thing is these things are both not in range of Nightmare's Affliction. I think Nightmare's Affliction is what we want to use. So I guess we're probably just doing this. I really want to use Spreading Scourge, but the problem is, yeah, we cannot hit these things with Nightmare Affliction, even with the Hawk Helm. We just haven't moved enough. So we actually have to move. Man, but the heal from Spreading Scourge is so important. Otherwise, we could use Wretched Swarm here and just stun both of them, but I think that's a little bit crazy to do right here. We've already played one loss this rest cycle too. We will use it, but I don't think right now is the time. Just stunning 2 Wind Demons isn't really correct. So yeah, in that case, we're just moving. I guess, honestly, we're probably never moving further than this anyway. So we can't just do this, because who knows, maybe the Wind Demons for some reason, I don't think there's anything that they, yeah, because they've got their like AoE attacks. Maybe they somehow end up moving up or something, and then we can actually hit them and use Spreading Scourge heal. And since we're just going to move anyway, this just gives us the flexibility to do it if somehow, I mean, the enemies line it up for us, because we don't need to move 4 here. All right, so what are we doing? Certainly some more crowd controlling, as per usual. So we need to, I think, hit those over there. And I guess it's just probably another Dirge. Dirge only gives 2 curses, but honestly, we just don't really have much else in the way of bottoms to play here. Nightmare Serenade. This would give 2 curses. So Dirge gives 2 curses, Nightmare Serenade gives 2 curses, but Dirge also gives 2 blesses. But Dirge is also just a more useful card. But honestly, I don't think we're going to get more enemies close to us. Anyway, all these enemies are pretty long range, so yeah, I mean, I think using Serenade or Dirge is kind of the same. I mean, it's probably more or less the same which one we use now and which one we use later, but just getting 2 blesses sooner is more effective for us because it helps us to kill these Wind Demons faster, which is pretty important. Yeah, I suppose we'll Throw Voice. Disarming them is basically the same as stunning them. Disarming Wind Demon could help the Plague Herald, but we can't disarm both of them. Alright, let's go. Surely enough. Did exactly. Oh, that's why disarming them is bad. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, I needed to stun them. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, whether I stun them this turn or stun them the following turn. Well, and I guess now we're just going to disarm a Wind Demon. We're going to take some curses. Take some curses. All right. So we go first on this singer. We gain 1 experience for having a song up. Certainly still playing the bottom Disorienting Dirge. So again, we have 2 enemies within range 3, so we give them 2 curses. There's curses flying everywhere in this scenario. And then we have 2 allies who get blesses. Okay. And then we get to use the top of Throw Voice. So what are the Wind Demons doing? They don't have wind. Yeah, they're gonna hit both of us. Ooh. Should we? Can we stay here, actually? This is, It's actually a questionable decision. Unfortunately, I've already shuffled the things in, but worst case scenario, I can take them out. It's possible we're supposed to use Dirge to move away. The problem is, yeah, I mean, their AoE is actually really bad for us. Because they're all gonna hit both of us if we stay there. All right, no. Ugh, man, I've got to undo this. Just messing myself. Look how beautiful this was. It was gonna be a generic miss coming up. Gosh. Yeah, and again, well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have actually been like that if I hadn't put them in the first place. So, yeah, it's more that. Well, here there was a miss coming up soon too. So, but again, I guess only because I had shuffled it that way. All right, I'll have to reshuffle all these. All right, so shuffled, shuffled, shuffled. 2 blesses, get those back as well. So why do we have to do this? Well, because we have 6 life, and we would be taking 3 attack 4s. If we stay here, this is going to come here, hit both of us. This is going to go here, hit both of us. And this one, I'm sure, has enough movement. Yeah, is going to go here and hit both of us as well. So the Soothsayer simply can't take all these attacks. Accordingly, we need to use Dirge to move away, which sucks because we don't get to move on to this beautiful pile of coins. If we go here, I think that's mostly safe. I don't think anything can hit us. No, there's no way anything can shape the attack. I mean, it only hits three hexes, so it's him plus 2 hexes is the closest to us because they don't have wind. So yeah, we can just move back there. So yeah, we're gonna use the bottom. All right, well, so we subtract 1 experience as well. We're gonna use the bottom Disorienting Dirge actually just as a default move. And accordingly, we can use Charge Endurance to get it back, which is good. So then we're going to use Throw Voice, and honestly, it doesn't really matter which one we hit. I guess we're going to take 3 attack 4s, we're going to take 2 attack 4s, but still, at 6 life, if either one of those attack 4s didn't miss, we were still losing a card, which is just way, way, way too costly. Alright, so we'll disarm that one. Doesn't really matter which one we disarm. And we're done. So then the Wind Demons go. So this one takes 1 damage from its wound, goes down to 6, goes to there. Again, this one will go to here, I guess, and this one will go to here, or this one first and this one. But they both just hit the Quartermaster. So 2 attack 4. Oh yeah, it's actually weird. They don't actually move up that far, right? So this one actually can just go to there. This one wasn't a straight line, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So from here, in order to hit him, he actually does need to move to here. I guess as a ranged enemy, he would prefer to stay further away, so he can go to there. All right, so then both of them attack the Quartermaster from there and there, respectively. Okay, so there will be no retaliates. We didn't have it anyway. Man, the Iron Helmet is a good item. Yeah, better than the Chain Helmet? I think so. I think so. All right, so this is a +0, so 4. We have Diddy, so 3. All right, so 3, which means 2. Are we going to make it through this scenario? It's not sure. All right, and then they're done. So then it is the Plague Herald's turn. So it is a fortunate thing that we decided to use Scourge like this, because we actually can now use our Hawk Helm to use the top of Nightmarish Affliction as an attack 1, range 4, target 2, poison curse, create dark. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we'll do 4 and then 5. Poison curse in both instances. Should we use? No, can't. Ooh. Okay. So this one is stunned. Poisoned anyway with the attack and with the modifier. And then 5. It's a really nice stun flip. Curse, also a nice flip. Yeah. So in both cases, the +1s did nothing, but we're still super happy to see the other modifiers. So they're both poisoned. We give them 3 curses because we flipped 1 curse and the attack was giving 2 curses base. So that's really nice for us. Definitely a good step a nice step in the right direction. All right, and then we're gonna use the bottom of Spreading Scourge, which is heal to range 3, target 3, and ourself and all our allies are within that range, so it's just a heal 2 for everyone, which is desperately needed for all of us. All right, and so then Living Spirits go, create ice. So let's see, they have 3 movement, right? 3. Yep, so that one just gives 1, but then this one 1, 2. No, but they move to their focus. Yeah. All right, so the Quartermaster is going to get 3 curses, and both the other people are going to get 2 curses. Cool. Yeah, this scenario is going to be hard. Again, I don't think it so much had to do with the 4-player setup versus the 3-player setup. I think thus far it's more just to do with our flips. The 4-player setup versus 3-player setup hasn't been that big of a difference. In fact, it gave us 1 more Night Demon to kill, which is almost a little bit helpful because they're just easy. I mean, not really actually helpful, but they're easier to kill than these Wind Demons are. We also just, as a party, have a lot of difficulty killing Wind Demons, right? The Plague Herald has 1 good attack on them. I guess 2 with Virulent Strain. Quartermaster similarly has like 1. Soothsinger can't even really affect them. So yeah, just this party and shielded enemies. We're a little bit better than previous parties though. But yeah, anyway. Having the night team wasn't that bad. I think it's more just those early flips being missed led to us taking a lot more damage than we otherwise would have. All right, so then it is the Quartermaster's turn. So reattacking. This one's no longer disarmed. This one is stunned though. That one's after. That sucks. I would like to move here, stun this one. So I guess we have to move and stun this one. We could stun one of these, but again, these we can potentially disappear. So better to, yeah. So I guess in that case, we're attacking Wind Demon number 5 with Scroll of Lightning. So attack 5, range 3, plus 1 from the poison, so 6 on Wind Demon number 5. Yeah, still nothing special to use here. Okay, nice. So 6 plus 3 is 9. He has 3 shields, so 6 damage. He's down to 2. That's great. And then I guess moving to here makes her a bit more protected, potentially. So yeah. Ooh. Oh no, but we have a nice portable ballista if we go here, actually. So yeah, let's move there, actually. So doing a move 2 with the bottom Scroll of Judgment. And to move 2, stun one adjacent enemy. All right, beautiful. So then there's another Wind Demon spawn, or Living Spirit spawned. There. All right, so definitely a short rest. Yeah, sure. I mean, I would never choose to lose Scroll of Lightning, especially here because it's quite important combined with Portable Ballista, but I don't think it's correct to reroll that. Oh, that on the other hand, I think it is correct to reroll. Oh, come on. Those are like pretty much the 2 best cards, which is a bit crazy to say, right? As one is a level as an X and one is a 2. But again, our party just can't deal with Wind Demons. We lost here pretty much our best way of dealing with Wind Demons by losing Scroll of Lightning, because now we have to be in melee with Wind Demons, which once we have Disorienting Dirge up is a bit easier, although it's taking us a while to get that many curses in this scenario. But yeah, so without being able to do bottom Portable Ballista plus top Scroll of Lightning, we're already in kind of a rough spot. And so honestly, there were just 2 cards we really couldn't lose for the Plague Herald, which were Under the Skin and Virulent Strain, which are both effectively 6s because we frequently have them poisoned or +1 modifier, etc. So I mean, effective 6 against 3 shield. So yeah, these 2 cards. So we rerolled Under the Skin because I think we just couldn't lose it here against all these Wind Demons, which we struggle to kill otherwise. And we end up losing Virulent Strain, which is maybe even worse to lose because it's just guaranteed 3. I mean, it removes the poison, so it's not necessarily. I mean, it's kind of 50-50, but yeah, this was pretty catastrophic short rest for both of our characters there. Okay. So what's the plan here? Well, there we're doing a portable ballista, we know that. We need to go quickly, but having strengthen seems quite valuable here. So when we hit them, spirits cannot be damaged in any way, but are still vulnerable to conditions and other attack effects. So yes, we can actually still attack the spirit, because this gives us a chance to flip an item refresh. So yeah, move in place, get strengthen, skewer. Hope to go before the Wind Demons, which again with 17, hope normally we should. What are we doing? Well, Dirge bottom looks amazing here, right? There are only 3 curses to give, and we'd actually give 5? Interesting. Very interesting. Captivating Performance, maybe instead then? Just stuns these 2. It's not bad either, but if we kill those Wind Demons quickly, we can actually just remove some of these. Yeah, I mean, I think it probably should still just be these things. Even though Dirge is overkilling in terms of curses, we're giving 5, but only giving 3. It also gives 2 blesses. And, I mean, still giving 3 curses is fine. and then stunning the 2 living spirits adjacent to us, since we can then eliminate some of the others, hopefully, with the demon kills. Okay, so Portable Ballista should kill this one and weaken this one, so we kind of need to finish off, well, just damage the other ones here, which is going to be with Under the Skin. And we might as well just use Spreading Scourge. This is kind of late, though. So no, actually going early here is quite valuable, because by killing the wind, I mean, the wind demons aren't mostly aren't going. I mean, only this one, and hopefully again you should get killed by that. But by killing wind demons before the living spirits go, we eliminate living spirit attackers as well. So I think, yeah, this turn, since we have wind demons to kill, it's actually pretty valuable to go early. So let's actually try that. It gives us 1 less healing. Well, it gives us 4 total less healing. 1 less on each of our allies. But it also does move us towards the door, and we do have to go that direction as well. So I think this is not bad. All right, let's go. 22, 29, so we still go before them. That's good. All right, so here first, 1 experience, 1 experience. We use the bottom. Yeah, they don't have wind here. There's still 2 target, though, huh? The bottom of Dirge, which, like I said, gives 3 curses, because we have, again, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I miscounted, actually. It was supposed to give 4. 4 enemies within range 3, and gives 1 blessed each of our allies. These are not the type of decks I like for my allies. Multiple curses and blesses. High variance rather than predictability. Not great. And then we use the top of Provoke Terror simply to stun you and you. So then it is the Plague Herald's turn. So we're going to do a move to... no, so we need to attack first, because otherwise we'll be adjacent. Yeah. So we're going to attack Wind Demon number 3 using Under the Skin, so we gain 1 experience. Okay, +1 is nice. Didn't want to see miss, didn't really want to see, didn't need a crit there. So our attack is a 3 base, +1 from the modifier, +1 from the poison is 5. He has 3 shield, but we pierce 2 of that. So the attack ends up doing 4 damage to him, putting him down to 2. And then we do our move to heal 1, affect all adjacent allies. So healing both of them up by 1. Again, every little bit counts. Okay, so then it's the Quartermaster's turn. So yeah, I mean, trying to kill these 2 seems valuable. We're just going to move in place then, using the bottom of Crushing Hammer, so we have 1 additional shield, but most significantly we strengthen ourselves for 2 rounds, which is a totally balanced enhancement. And then we're going to use the top of Portable Ballista. So I don't really see any reason to use a potion here. This should kill both of them. So here we're doing an attack 5 against something with effectively 5 health. I guess we haven't flipped a -1 yet. So using a minor does, it just protects us against -1. Major protects us against -2 as well. -1's just not very likely, especially with strengthen. No. Let's save it. All right, because we've already got the compass we want to refresh. So we'll do 3 and then 5. Both of these strength. Oh, sorry, actually, we have this 3 as well. We'll do Wind Demon 3, Wind Demon 5, and then eventually Living Spirit 3. Okay, so adjacent 1. Nice, that's perfect. So we get the refresh, and again, we do 5 damage here. And this allows us to remove 1 of the living spirits, which we'll do 1 of the non-stun ones. Doesn't really matter that it's that one. It doesn't change much. They're moving and attacking, so they would still be hitting us. We didn't have anything with killing things, did we? No. No. Nothing with killing. Ooh, what are our other goals? 13 more experience. Only short rest. Well, thus far, that's true. Okay, so... Oh, no! No. Okay. I actually want to remove this living spirit first, because this way I still get a flip here. I guess a refresh doesn't... Well, I mean, it can give me 1 of my pieces of armor back, potentially. Doesn't do much at this point. But, yeah, it's a little better than nothing. It's kind of interesting, right? So, I mean, I guess I've actually ordered this wrong. I should have attacked this spirit first, because then I could have removed it. It's weird how this works. So technically I have my compass up now, but I can't move this. Well, actually it's done, so I couldn't move any. But even if it wasn't, for example, I couldn't move it then into the attack and let it get hit as well. But what's funny is if this gets removed mid-attack and then I don't flip for it, strange. Anyway, not a big deal because we already got a refresh. Still was kind of incorrect of us. All right, so now Wind Demon 5 and then Spirit 3. Okay, so well, we get a stun, but most significantly we kill it. So we'll remove this living spirit. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 living spirits coming at the end of this round though. which is a bit scary. Okay, and then we don't flip on the Living Spirit. So the Living Spirits go, and they're stunned. And when Demon goes, and is also stunned. Alright, now it's time to get moving. To get a running, as it were. I mean, we do still have this to kill, but it's not really worth going back for it. At the same time, we actually do have to kill it, right? We have to kill all the demons to win, is the goal. It's not just getting through the scenario. So we will always have to worry about it. And there is a double stack of coins here. But we're just going to get embroiled in these living spirits. I mean, at this point, we can only remove one of them even if we kill that. I guess we should probably take another turn. There's another reason for taking another turn as well, which is that we it's kind of awkward because what the Soothsinger would want to do is to apply curses, but there's no reason to apply curses because there are 10 curses right now. So we would kind of want to go later. Also sucks that we can't get very far. Is it actually correct to be using Captivating Performance bottom here? If we do move 3 and attack, that we don't have to actually attack anything. No. So yeah, it's probably correct. So, but now we're just never going to move. This is a problem. Let us see what else we can do. We also don't have range to hit this. We don't have this anymore either. It's a very awkward turn for us. This one thing just sitting just outside of reach and taunting us with the fact that we have to kill it, huh? Oh wait, no, never mind. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have range. Okay, okay. All right, so that makes things a little simpler, right? So let's do this. And let's do this. Do we even need to disarm it? Is that necessary? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we want to save our bigger moves for it once we're running away, so it's just fine to use this here. Although, at the same time, that could be used to disarm some of the spirits and run away at the same time. No, but next we're probably going to do a giant jump. Although it may leave our allies behind. Huh. I don't know, this still seems correct. Having the possibility of disarming it, because it's very possible that we don't actually kill it this turn. Alright, and so we're going to attack it, and since we don't need to move yet, definitely take the opportunity to do some more healing, which we desperately need. So Soothsinger's going to go early and stun this and these two. Plague Herald's also going to go early, heal all of us, and make an attack here, and then the Quartermaster is going to move over here, disarm this, and make an attack there. Presumably after it's gone, so that the disarm can theoretically do something for the following round. Alright, let's go. Oh, but it... that's unfortunate. Alright, the Wind Demon goes first, attacks the Soothsinger. Alright, so here we go. -1. Defensivity doesn't affect self, so it's just creating wind and 3 damage. And we get pulled 1. Okay. Oh, the living spirits also get to go? What a disaster. Man, you would think with 25 we were going to go before them, but everything going before us is pretty rough. I mean, yeah, maybe we should have used the other card. The top of this was just silly. But I guess if they flip card, no, but these, well, at least then they don't deal damage. Still not bad, I suppose. All right, so what do we have here? We have 1 that goes first, has -1 movement, so 2 movement and 4 range. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it reaches no one at least. So then 2 will focus the Plague Herald, because the Plague Herald goes before the Quartermaster. 6 will focus the Soothsinger, because Soothsinger went before the Plague Herald, or goes before the Plague Herald. And 5 will focus the Quartermaster. So it'll be Plague Herald, Quartermaster, Soothsinger, in that order. And they're all muddled. So literally spreading muddles to all of us. Neat, guys, neat. So this is the Plague Herald one, +1. So normally it was a -1 on a 4, so a 3, but +1 is a 4, but defensive ditty, so 3. Okay, then Quartermaster. Yeah, the most important one to miss on. And Soothsinger, another curse, or a regular miss, I'll take it. Okay. Oop, what the heck? Right, yeah. So all the muddles. And there we go. Okay, so then it is the Soothinger's turn. Gain 1 experience for having a song up, 1 experience for playing Captivating Performance. Captivating Performance on... Otherwise we could move with it? Stunning these 2 spirits does seem pretty valuable though. But if we don't start moving, we're never going to move. Yeah, and even though stunning them is valuable, I actually think we just actually really have to move. All right, so let's use... So actually subtract 1 experience. I mean, it's not like we're not ever... We're going to have difficulty making it to 13. So we're just going to use the top of Singing Arrow to... We could actually... We could move a lot by playing Captivating Performance as a song here. It would add 2 attack this round to our allies. We'd be missing out on 1 curse, but we'd be gaining 2 more movement on someone who doesn't have a lot of movement. Yeah, I actually think that's fine. All right. And then the following turn, we can potentially play a bottom or something that gives a curse anyway. Sure. So, all right, let's then just do the bottom of Singing Arrow first as a default move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to activate Captivating Performance and get rid of Defensive Ditty to get another move 2. And we get rid of our muddle. Okay. So then it is the Plague Herald's turn. Ah, but then we don't get the healing. Yeah, actually in that case it's not worth it because the healing is quite valuable. So we'll just, again, do the move 3 on the bottom of Captivating Performance then. And then do the top of Singing Arrow, just cursing, you know, someone here. But I guess the curse actually literally does nothing. But the healing... I guess we can just move 1 less, and then we still get the healing. That's probably fine. It's a nice compromise. Again, because we don't need to use the curse, because the Plague Herald's cursing anyway. The question is still, I guess, is switching song... I mean, is gaining 1 movement worth switching songs? But I think so. I actually don't think Defensive Ditty is that important right now, since we have so many curses. We want to get to Disorienting Dirge anyway. I guess we're a little ways off from that, and this isn't the best song to have next turn when all these spirits are going to be attacking us. Well, our goal is that they don't all attack us, right? We're gonna run away really quickly or something. Yeah, I think this is fine. I still think every point of movement is pretty valuable for the Soothsinger, who doesn't have a ton of movement. And it gives us the opportunity to switch songs again in the future. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, let's stick with it. It also gives us a better chance of potentially killing this Wind Demon, which is pretty valuable. So after we're done, then, like I said, then we have the Plague Herald's turn. So the Plague Herald is going to begin, I guess, by just using Fetid Flurry. So we'll attack this Wind Demon over here. We're disadvantaged because of the muddle. Please be kind. Okay. Nice. Immobilize rolling modifier. Doing exactly what you were destined for. Ruining muddles. All right. So we got a +1 on our attack 4. So we have 4 + 1 from the modifier is 5, +1 from the poison is 6, +1 from Captivating Performance is 7. It's 3 shields, so he takes 4 damage down to 4. And we give him 2 curses, although we can only give 1. Okay. And then we use the bottom of Spreading Scourge as a heal 2, range 3, target 3. So again, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Doing what we can. Okay. And so then it's the Quartermaster's turn. So the Quartermaster is going to use the bottom of Scroll of Annihilation as a move 3. Disarm. Going to there. Grabbing some coinage. Disarm goes here. So we're both strengthened and muddled. We're going to use Giant Club to attack the Wind Demon. So we just flip 1 card. Okay, nice. That's good. That is good. So we lose both of these. I'm sure this is a kill, right? 5 plus 1 for the poison is 6. Plus 2 there is 8. Plus 1 from capturing performance is 9. He has 3 shield, so our 9 does a 6. So we would have killed even without captivating performance up in the end, but we did get pretty fortunate. We got a +1 and a +2 on one muddled and one regular. All right, so the Wind Demon's dead, and let's kill off this one up here just because it's closer to the next room. We're hopefully gonna just leave these in our dust or something like that. Something to that extent. All right, so this, and we really just need to run as early as possible. So I guess Spread the Plague. We're just gonna play Spread the Plague and play default top and just get it back because we do want Spread the Plague, but we just need to go early here. Again, us, I don't actually know how early we need to go because we don't want to be the one opening the door. And here, us, move 5, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll have the option of opening the door or not. Maybe better just not to open the door then. This turn. And the following turn we can go in with this plus this. So sure. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll even just activate Reinforced Steel here. This would be the rest cycle to do that. And honestly, constantly refreshing our armor here seems pretty valuable. So sure. So in that case, there's no advantage for us going late or going early. I guess, yeah, it does potentially let us move away from them if they're gonna mess us up. We can maybe get out of range or something. Sure. All right, let's do these things. These are all eliminated. We forgot to add the last living spirit. Who's there? Makes sense. This is just the left side there. Yep. Okay, so they have no ice. -1 movement. All right, so the Quartermaster's first. We're going to do a move 5 jump with haste and step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this will make the Quartermaster the focus for all of them, which keeps us the safest. Yeah, all right. Okay, and then we'll activate the top of Reinforced Steel. At the end of each round, refresh one of your spent items. We're going to give it a try. Last time we tried playing this as an active. All right, so again, to clarify for anyone watching, generally speaking, for the Quartermaster, this is an excellent, excellent active because you have so much extra free longevity because of the getting refreshes on major stamina potions. That being said, since we don't play with major stamina potions, we found, oh, come on, no target at all, TTS. Wait, what? What are you talking about, ECO? No target? For what? Sorry. I did not understand. Do not understand? The Living Spirit card? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry. No, I just assumed I had made some. I didn't really know what was going on because the no target. I mean, I guess yeah, you meant with no ice. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So normally this is very good for the Quartermaster, but with endurance potions instead, it's much worse because it's very difficult to afford the longevity. Last time we played this, we lost the scenario quite handily. So we're giving it one more shot though. So yeah, we'll activate Reinforced Steel, and we did our move 5, jump, and we're good. All right, so then next up we have the Soothsinger. So they're full on curses, so there's no real advantage doing any of this stuff. We gain 1 experience by having a song up. We'll have to track this once more. So yeah, let's just move to here and not do anything else. Could get both these cards back, but honestly, these aren't really cards we want back, so. I mean, not immediately, at least. And then it's the Plague Herald's turn. Ooh, we could actually activate the top, spread the plague. Here, that's quite good. Let's actually read what this is. Once during each of your attack actions, you may poison one ally within range 2, or deal 3 damage to your ally already has poison. To add +1 to the entire attack action. The entire attack action? Wow, that's so totally worth it. All right. Sorry, it's just I rarely read these cards. I mean, these loss actions which have just nonsense written on them, so it's funny for me to occasionally double check what they actually mean. Okay. I wonder though. Yeah, they're always hitting us, right? Even with -1 range. Could we outrange them? Because, all right, so this is all known information. Hold on. So the Quartermaster was here. We were there. Because I forgot that the Plague Herald actually does have boots. So what is their maximum range? So at most, they can make it to this line here, which makes it something like 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we could avoid all their attacks this round? That would be pretty good, right? We wouldn't be so close to the door, but we'd be close enough. And if it means not taking any damage this round, yeah, that's actually got to be worth it. All right, so let's redo our things here. So we're going to go, I think, to here, right? No. Ugh, that is actually kind of tough because it's then this line we can't be on. So we would have to go to here. Do we have... No. We do have our boots. That doesn't work well enough. Ugh. All right, so how many attacks do we take then, though? It's 4 attack 5s when we're at 12 life, no armor. I mean, we're counting on curse is a bit too much there. Yeah, they only have 3 movement at level 7. It is kind of low, but honestly, living spirits are kind of annoying, so I don't really mind that they have this small negative. Oh. Yeah, that hazardous terrain being there actually creates quite a pickle, huh? What if we just move on to it and then we don't take any attack. We take 4 direct damage, but we don't take any attacks. That's actually got to be right. All right, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, and so we take 4 direct damage, which sucks without a doubt, but I think this is better than taking 4 attack 5s. So then the Soothsinger goes, so we have a move 3. Unfortunately, so the Plague Herald can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because we have boots, so we can't go further than that. So that spot has to be available to the Plague Herald. So we actually need the Soothsinger to go to here. Then we're just gonna get slammed next turn. I guess. Yeah, no, this probably actually isn't correct. The biggest problem is just that. God, but what happens if we have to lose a card here with the Quartermaster to damage? But if we do this, then the following turn, the Plague Herald has, yeah, no move cards. The Soothsinger at most can move 3. So the Soothinger's here, the Plague Herald's here. We don't have boots, and so it's like move 3 and like move 2. Yeah, no, so that actually doesn't work. Fine. All right. So we just go with our original plan, and then whatever, move forward to here. So we go back up 4 life. And so us, after we do our move forward, the bottom of Wretched Swarm, we use the top of Spread the Plague, just as a default, in order to use a charge of Endurance Potion and to get back Spread the Plague. Okay. So then the Living Spirits go. Couldn't they just do their non-moving stuff here? It would have been so much nicer. It's pretty painful. +1 attack is really rough. Entering the new room is a no-go. I guess all right, let's move this way. So yeah, so there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would have 2 extra movement. I guess that's a fair point. I don't want to enter the other room because we just aren't doing anything this turn, but let's get there. We haven't actually gained experience. At the same time, can there really be worse in this room than 20 attack? Probably not. Can everyone make it in then is the question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and then a move. Yeah, I guess everyone can. Yeah, I guess you're right, ECO. Entering the room is probably correct. Man, it just feels really bad to enter a room and not be able to do anything in it whatsoever. But all right, let's give that a try. I think that's probably the best thing. At least we have the compass. Maybe that'll save us. All right, so let's give that a try. So move 5, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so then we're gonna use our boots to get 2 more movement. 1. So, yeah. All right. So what is in this room? So again, 4-player setup, so 1 regular of each enemy type. Yeah, so normally this would be a little bit less threatening with just 1 demon in here rather than 2, but we'll survive. Oh, maybe. Okay, so what are they up to? Well, there's no... Uh-huh. So you're going invisible. That's probably okay, though, because this would be our focus anyway. All right, so we have 1 more movement. There's not really anything we can do. I mean, special as we enter this room to make it any safer for us. So we need to actually move here, because otherwise this will come block one of the spots that we need in order to enter this room. I mean, in order to get our entire party in safely from the living spirits. All right, so we'll go there. I mean, we could go here and do a default attack too, but again, well, that I guess we could choose to have this go here. That's honestly fine. Although normally, no, we would have it move there. So yeah, we can't do that. And just an attack too, it's pretty not very valuable. We don't currently have things that we really need to refresh. So yeah, we'll move to there, and as planned, we'll activate Reinforced Steel. All right, so the Night Demon goes. -1 attack. So to here, attack 5. Okay, we don't have Diddy anymore, so that's actually just 5 damage. Yeah, losing Diddy here is going to be painful. And then the Wind Demon attacks us. -1, so 3. All right, that's very good. And so it takes 3 damage. How much health do they have again? It's 11 health, so he's down to 8 and 15 health on the Night Demon. Oops. There we go. Oh, yeah. Fortunately, not 550 health, although that would be interesting. Still able to be one-shot by a scoundrel. All right, so after he's done, then it is the Soothsinger's turn. So, one, two, three, four, five, 6. The Plague Herald at most can make it to there, so we need to leave that spot open. Yeah. So we have to go all the way to there, but we only have a move 3, so this means we need to switch songs, which you don't particularly want to do, but we do ultimately have to do in order to make it into the room safely. So we're going to switch from Captivating Performance to Nightmare Serenade, the worst of our songs, which allows us to do a move 2, and then we're going to use the bottom of Melody and Harmony to do a move 3, attack 3, range 3. To there, and we're going to attack the Night Demon with disadvantage. Should we stun him? No. Yeah, we don't have a very early stun next turn. Sure. Let's do that. I mean, we're desperate for life at this point, so we will actually use stun powder with this attack. Oh, oops, and sorry, the Wind Demon is actually invisible. For what that's worth. So, a stunned Night Demon, and here's our attack 3. Okay, so in this case, ambiguity, so we get the first one. So our 3 becomes a 5, it's another 10, and couples our stun with wound. It's almost as if we drew it up this way on purpose. Beautiful. So then for the Plague Herald, it is a move 4 plus boots, gives us a total move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we would punch actually if we could, because we played a default top anyway, but unfortunately it's invisible, so we cannot. That's the end of the round. Okay, so we play these cards. I guess we prefer to go late here. This way maybe we can wound the Wind Demon. This way because the Wind Demon's invisible right now, so we need it to come out of invisibility so that we can actually hit it with Bladed Boomerang and wound it. Because Bladed Boomerang, him who's already wounded, is obviously a lot less valuable. And it's okay that our stun is going late because we stunned the Night Demon with stun powder last turn. Okay. Can we afford a long rest on the Soothsinger? I don't know. Let's see what everyone else is up to. So multi-target poison isn't very good because we only got 1 target in here. I guess it's better to hit with both of our attacks this round. Move the spirits. Good call. Sorry, my bad. I also need to add spirits. It was round 8 there. Yes. So let's see. 1, 2. no range, and then the 2 spirits that we add. Oh, we deleted one. Did we just put it away somewhere it's not supposed to be? We did. Night demons and living spirits, the eternal enemies when combined of people trying to organize. All right. And refresh on the Quartermaster if you didn't do it. Yes, good call on that as well. We do get a refresh on the Quartermaster at the end of the round. Probably the armor. Could be the boots. No, I think for now the armor. We'll be able to get the boots back next round. I'm not sure the armor actually does much for us here, but ultimately we want to have both these back, and we really don't need the boots this coming turn, so better to get the armor first. All right. So yeah, the question is, can we long rest on the Soothsayer? I think the answer may be yes. Maybe yes, maybe no. No, we need to switch songs. Our song sucks. We're getting that curse anyway. Yeah, let's bring the song back and do a short rest. Here it doesn't give us 1 longevity, but we'll get it back with endurance. Ooh, all right. I mean, we can't lose Dirge, we can't lose Provoke, so. And don't want to lose Captivating Performance, I would say. So, time to get Dirge up as a song, because we've had enough of taking 1,000,000 damage. Man, I wish we had our bottom healing right now. That would actually be great. Great. Yeah, I suppose we can actually just use Defensive Ditty as a bottom here to negate one source of incoming damage. Most likely there should be a source of incoming damage somewhere. So this should do something. Although I guess the Wind Demon hits us. This is stun, so it only happens if these things come up and attack, which we're kind of hoping against. But honestly, we don't really have anything else to do with the bottom. We do want to get Dirge up as quickly as possible, so it's not like we want to go late and wait for things to move up or come out of Invis. Provoke Terror does allow us to do a big attack, but I think we just can't give up the top of Provoke Terror. Yeah, Nightmare Serenade and this stuff doesn't really make sense. Yeah, this hopefully does something. We'll see. All right, let's give it a try. Well, they are moving. And he's going early. All right, so the Wind Demon goes first before we can even go, which sucks a little bit because now it's gonna not attack with disadvantage. Hopefully it draws a curse anyway. We'll show it. All right, it's got no elements to consume or to convert. It does give itself 1 additional shield, so only shield 4. Easy. All right. So, oh, it is actually a disadvantage though because it's adjacent to us. Could it have moved away with 3 movement? Yes, it could. It could go to here. So it would have actually moved to there and still attack the Soothsayer. So just like that. So 3 damage. Ugh. If only we got Dirge up. All right. So then it is our turn. We're going to activate Dirge, which gives us an attack 2, which we'll do on this Night Demon next to us. Why not? Disadvantage as usual because Night Demons. All right. It's kind of rough. I mean, didn't need the stun, but the attack 2 would have been good. Well, at least we got rid of a curse. And then we're going to activate the bottom of Defensive Ditty, so we're at 13 experience. We can stop tracking now. We got our battle goal, assuming we win. Next time any ally within range 2 suffers damage this round, they suffer no damage instead, which will be useful because, yeah, there's going to be 4 living spirits attacking one of our allies. Okay, so next up is the Plague Herald. We'll begin by using Gathering Doom, because there's a possibility we move, we like get a crit or something, although it's not very likely with disadvantage. So Gathering Doom attacking the regular Night Demon. So disadvantage because Night Demons. Nice, man. The Rolling Immobilize perk doing exactly what you wanted to do. It's twice it's messed up a disadvantage attack. So we got a +2 on this, which is great. So that turns our attack into a 5. Putting him down to 5, and we give him a curse. Okay. And then, yeah, we've got Spread the Plague. We might as well hit him with that as well. So attack 3, range 3 as Spread the Plague. That's unfortunate. Oh no, he dies to his wound. Yeah, all right, that works. Does he do it before the living spirits go? He does, perfect. So 1 less living spirit attacking us. All right, that was great. That was some really nice flips there. Oops, so now the Night Demon goes, and so he is wounded at 1 health. The stun was wasted in the end, but oh well. I mean, he could have very well gone. Normally, if we hadn't stunned him, he would have gone earlier than 41. And he would have punched us. All right, so he dies, so we can remove 1 of these living spirits. Doesn't really matter. Sure. Rolling modifiers are great. Yeah. Rolling modifiers are great at messing up disadvantage and advantage, as it turns out. All right, so bunch of living spirit nonsense here, right? Yeah, it sucks that it's all going to be on the Plague Herald rather than the Quartermaster. Just have to refresh the armor. Okay, so 3 movement, 4 range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Really? Immediately? Oh, God, this is... It's 5 attacks incoming from these spirits that we thought we left behind? All right. I don't know that we can actually beat this. We just don't really have the damage to kill enemies fast enough, I think, to move through this scenario at a reasonable pace. I think just... I mean, we can see this. The fact that they're... By the time we cleared all the demons in the first room, we had this many spirits still built up. Yeah, I think our party just lacks the damage dealing capacity to be well suited for this scenario, but we'll see. I mean, it's not that we can't win. We can, but it's going to require more luck than I would like. All right, yeah, so 3 movement there. Hold on. Well, no matter what, yeah, it needs to move to one of these. And from here, it has line of sight on both. And the Plague Herald has lower initiative, so it is the Plague Herald who's getting hit here. This was a downside of that. Maybe we should have considered it differently. Oh well, Discerning Dirge saved me. Well, that's a step in the right direction. So this is just a 2. Oh no, but this is wasted on this. Alright, well, we take no damage. I guess we would have rather the first one be big and then smaller after. Oh well. TTS knows. 2, 3. Same thing. On the Plague Herald. That's good at least. Okay. Well, this one actually does attack the Quartermaster. That's nice, at least. Because it's actually only 1 movement here to hit the Quartermaster, whereas and here it doesn't have line of sight of the Plague Herald, so it's less movement, but it is already in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it actually does attack the Plague Herald or Quartermaster, so that's good. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. And this is the sort of lucky I'm talking about in order for beating this scenario. All right, it's gonna be the same thing actually, because here we do have line of sight of the Quartermaster, right? No, here we do not have line of sight of the Quartermaster, but it is still actually going to be the same thing. Because here we have line of sight of the Quartermaster, but still not the Plague Herald. All right, so actually, in the end, most of the attacks do. Well, I mean, it is fairly split. Wow, a regular miss? This is the luck I was talking about. All right, so yeah. Well, to here, but I guess this is further away. Which, as a ranged enemy, that's what I would typically choose. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Plague Herald this time. Man, could not have stacked the deck better. That was just amazingly fortunate. We got all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh, Disorienting Dirge. You silly card, you. Not a 1-card combo for nothing. All right. So, we no longer need to stun the Night Demon, but we can stun this Wind Demon. And honestly, the fact that Bladed Boomerang is going to be disadvantaged here doesn't really matter. It has Force Shield and we're making an attack too. Maybe we draw out a curse by being disadvantaged. Maybe we also lose a refresh, although, the refresh is not so important here. All right, so Bladed Boomerang with disadvantage targeting the Wind Demon. Nice. And another one. Oh, no. All right. Well, yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. But honestly, we can't really complain about flips after we got such great modifier flips from the enemies this round. All right, so no damage, but a wound, which is what we were looking for. And we'll just move in place with the bottom of Scroll of Judgment to do move 2 and stun this here Wind Demon. And the good thing is they've just done their heal, so we know they're not going to heal for a little while at least. So you're eliminated, and we need to place another Living Spirit over here. All right. So what are we up to here? Yeah, I think playing our 2 cards is reasonable. Not sure exactly what we'll do with them, but we will play them. As for you, we do need to get a card back at some point here. Is this the turn for that? I'm less sure. Yeah, it could be. Do we need to start moving into the next room as well? Probably. This thing's just too difficult for us to kill. All right, well, anyway. Oh, yep, we get to refresh something. Boots. And for a short rest. I mean, come on. These targeted short rest losses are getting a bit absurd. Our 2 cards with a deal with shield over here, and now our 2 cards that deal with shield over here. Now we can't lose this. I mean, 1 health is actually extremely costly here, to be honest. But again, we just can't kill wind demons without some of these tools. This is... I mean, we flip so well with the modifiers, but this is a bit insane, right? Did you want to stay? So, lose this, reroll on this to get this. Basically all of our damage. Just all of it. We don't even have any attacks left. Again, I don't think it was correct to leave this, but then rerolling into this is... I don't even know. Now we have just Hasten Step Top as a damage dealing card, and Bladed Boomerang is very slow damage. I don't know how we can ever possibly kill these demons quickly enough. I mean, I guess, again, this is kind of a party comp issue as much as a short rest issue, but I don't know, if the short rests weren't so brutal. Yeah, alright. And I guess we've got executes as well. Still 3 more rooms to go. Yeah, we've got to bust into this room. We cannot wait around. So what do we even do? I guess probably Portable Ballista plus Hasten Step, honestly. This will allow our 2 Portable Ballista attacks to ignore shield on him, and then we can use our boots plus Hasten Step actually to go into the other room, which gives us 3 movement, which hopefully gets us far enough. And using the boots isn't costly because we've got Reinforced Steel to refresh them. It'd be nice if we could go after the poison is applied, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Plague Herald also doesn't have boots, so at most making it to the door. It's not very far. Alright, and as for the Soothsinger, 1, 2, 3, 4, expand and stun maybe 2 of these. Yeah. So we'd like to go after. I mean, I guess maybe they'll clump up even more. If they move up, they're hitting us kind of no matter what. So I guess we can just do this. We also, I mean, we have to go late at some point, and doing our attack 3 when we move into the room is nice. This is risky because it's possible we're stranded back here. We're sitting at 5 life. You know, not exactly the spot you want to be in, but this has so much upside. Honestly, we just kind of have to pray that they just take 1 turn off, you know, doing their reduced range attacks or something, not moving. I don't know. We've got to get lucky with them in some way. We just can't deal with them otherwise. No. No, that's actually as bad as possible. That's after both of them go, but before we go. God, this is so bad. All right. So we would get attacked by every single one of them on the Soothsinger. I mean, it wouldn't really matter. They were always going to attack someone. It's not like the Soothsinger really has that much less survivability. I guess the Plague Herald at this point actually has the most survivability. No, I guess there's effectively 9 health here with 5 attacks incoming, or 6 attacks even incoming. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it seems impossible. If we'd gone early and moved, maybe we'd have been better. It's possible +3. No, I mean, +2 difficulty and 4-player setup, but the 4-player setup, like I said, it hasn't really been that brutal to us. It's added 1 demon here, 1 demon here. Yeah, that's been some amount of damage without a doubt, but I don't know. I think it's more of a party issue than anything. All right, well, let's just give it a try. No matter what, we're going to use the bottom of Portable Ballista and the top of Hasten Step. So Portable Ballista first, and then the top of Hasten Step, so attack 2. All right. So our 2 is a crit, so 4, because we're ignoring all shield because of Portable Ballista. Oh no, we could never have done the move into the other room. I mean, I guess, yeah, we're just going to stay here and hit again. Because we can't let the Soothsinger die. Again, we don't have that much more health, but still. How many refreshes? We've only gotten 1. We could use a refresh to throw one of them away, but they still reach us. Doesn't matter. Alright. Attack again. Yeah, there's the refresh. Yeah, we should have probably used something. Alright, well, we refresh our spear. We're going to get to refresh this at the end of the round with sword and reinforced steel, so it wasn't technically wasted, although honestly not. I mean, we don't have any attacks to use the spear with anyway, because we've lost our giant club. All right, so we did 2 damage there, so this is down to 2. So it'll die before it ever goes. That's positive at least. All right. So what's the Plague Herald even doing here? I mean, we also can't really just open the door with the Plague Herald, but we kind of have to, because otherwise we're not doing anything. That's not the biggest issue. The biggest, but what's the odd? What are the odds? All right, if we're on the door, 2, 3, so we can reach this much of the room. I don't know. It seems very difficult to win from here, but sure, let's give it a try. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think we've got to open the room because this gives, well, I mean, it just gives us something to do. And it feels like we just have to keep advancing. This tide of spirits behind us is just too difficult. All right, so we're going to use the bottom of accelerated end as default move 2. We have no reason to endurance here. Onto the door. All right, so what have we here? Yeah. I mean, I remember that the room is like this. I don't think we'll make it through this. The fact that the Soothsinger is limited to moving 3, I guess 5 if we switch songs, but can we really afford to switch songs at this point? Basically limited to moving 3 every turn. And having to move all the way around this. From where the Soothsinger is, it's what, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just to the door. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Don't know. 2 Night Demons there too? No. I don't think we're beating this. I really wonder where it went wrong. I mean, we got really lucky with modifiers there. I guess we got very unlucky in the beginning with those misses. Yeah, maybe it's just the combination of, again, lacking damage with this party and then getting a few key misses early on. I don't know. I'm not sure what I could have done differently strategically. I'd be interested to hear if anyone in chat thinks there's some, I mean, I should have approached it some way differently. Again, I have such limited movement that I couldn't, it's not like I could just run into this room quickly. I also didn't know how many things were in this room. I mean, now we do. Is there some way that I could have approached this differently to have a different outcome? I mean, I know it's not over yet, although I think it's pretty much over here, honestly, when we enter this room with the Plague Herald. If we don't enter this room with the Plague Herald, though, the issue is it's just sort of the same thing. We're taking, again, 6 attacks over here and not making pretty much any progress in this scenario. And then the following turn, I mean, and then the Soothsinger. So the Soothsinger, if the Plague Herald doesn't enter the room, the Soothsinger also can't enter the room. So the Soothsinger also has to stay here, do nothing for the turn. I mean, I guess stun some living spirits. And then the following turn, we either short rest early or we go into the room with no CC. A wound and runs, maybe a wound and run strategy. Yeah. The problem is the wound and runs. I don't know. Like I said, the issue is how long it takes us to get from this side of the room to that side of the room, especially because there were enemies that, like, I mean, that kind of are in the choke points, right? And the Soothsinger doesn't have move jump. I mean, has no source of jump whatsoever. So it's not very easy for us to just bypass the enemies in order to get through this room and into the other room. And on top of that, I mean, because the Soothsinger can maximum, absolute maximum, we can't do this every turn, move 5. I mean, and really it's like most of the time 3 at best, right? Um, we our party, because we're limited by the movement of the Soothsinger, because we can't leave the Soothsinger behind, can't outrun the Night Demons or Wind Demons or Living Spirits. So I don't know. Even if we wound and run, I'm not sure how we like. I'm not sure how if we actually get away from them. Is my point. First of all, I'm not sure how if we can make it to the other. I mean, maybe I'd have to look at it again from the beginning. I'm not sure if we actually can make it to the other side so easily. I mean, so quickly. And even after we make it to the other side, I'm not sure. But you can CC them. Yeah, but the problem is that nothing is. I mean, the things aren't clumped at all in the beginning, so it's still the issue of getting to the other side. But then after that, yeah, when they're running after us, we can CC them and run, and CC them and run. But the problem is this room is so large. Maybe once we get, I mean, once we get into here, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That's possible. It is possible that's the best way to do it. The issue is the only thing we can CC will be the things in the front. The ranged enemies will always keep attacking us, right? I mean, there's limited number of things we can CC. I guess with this kind of like choke point here, yeah, it's possible. The biggest issue with this though, right, is I mean, all right, so we wound and run. We have, I mean, I guess we could bring the wound song, but otherwise we have really just only the one wound from the Quartermaster, right? The Soothsinger's wound is a bottom action, so we can't do that if we need to move to the other side. And the Plague Herald has no wounds, because we do still have to always come back. I mean, we do have to always kill the demons that we leave behind here, all 6 of them. So what? I mean, if the goal is to get into this room quickly, can we really? I mean, how do we wound more than one enemy since we can't stamina potion wounds back or whatever? Maybe at best, once we're here, we can then wound one more enemy that's chasing us. It doesn't seem like we would actually kill the things here though, and then we would run into the problem of there are 6 demons in the first room. 3 win, 3 night. Because of the 4-player setup, obviously. Yeah. All right. So we got to place these wind demons up here. Again, it is difficult to be results oriented here because it also could have just been a complete. I mean, it's possible we would have gotten through this room 1 turn sooner if we had not missed 2 of our first 3 attacks. So we would have killed the demons faster. We would have been able to move through faster. We would have had living spirits spawn more slowly because we would have eliminated them sooner. So again, it's difficult to say that our strategy was necessarily wrong when again our party has limited damage to begin with, and a significant portion of our early damage in the scenario was missed, which is not representative, I think. But I'm still wondering. So I wonder if it is just that, and we should just be able to beat it if we tried it again, or if it's really just very difficult for us to do it, especially on 4-player setup. All right, so we're on the door. What are all these things doing? All the wind demons. So both of them will hit us. We don't have a mana potion to create earth anymore, so we can't really solve that problem. Can stun some stuff though. Something. No, we actually can't. Do a single attack. Yeah, we can actually add it to one of these 2. All right. Well, let's see what the night demons are doing. Maybe their nonsense thing where they consume light. That would have been too much to ask. All right. Oh. So we get 2 6s. Huh. Yeah, in range 4, so both of them hit us. 1, 2. Yeah. Yep. I guess we're gonna get some more curses, which is good. We just gotta basically continue to cross our fingers with Dirge. All right. So we create dark. We do attack 1, range 3, target 2, poison curse. I suppose just both the night demons. It's better to kill them first. They deal more damage, and they're just easier for. I mean, we actually don't have tools to kill wind demons anymore. So, all right. So we'll hit 4 and 6, and we will use. So it is not on a single attack action, but that's stun powder. So stun powder doesn't require us to use a single attack action. It's just during your attack, add stun to a single attack. So on one of our attacks here, we will use stun. And I guess doesn't really matter which one that is. So I guess we'll do it on. I suppose having them line up is sometimes good for us. So sure, we'll do number 6. I guess. Yeah, we'll do it on number 6. So we'll do 4 and then 6. Both disadvantage, attack 1, poison curse. But on number 6, they're also adding a stun. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter so much. It's just an attack 1. It's more just for the rub-ins. And then 6. Yeah. All right. And so we give them 2 curses. All right. So then and this one's stunned. So the Night Demon goes. This one goes to here and attacks us. Did shuffle. All right. Well, if we continue to get this lucky all night, then maybe we win. All right, so down to 12. You stay at 15. And you're both at 11. Okay, so the Wind Demons go. We were before the Wind Demons. We were both 43. Yep. So this one takes 1 damage from its wound, down to 1, loses its stun. Number 2 and number 4 will both attack us. Okay. Alright. I can't win them all. So 2 takes 3 damage from Baneful Hex, and 4 gets a +1 on attack 4, so 5. We're down to 3. Alright. And now it is the turn of the Living Spirits. So every single one will get to attack us. They're all attack 4s. Here there is line of sight, I believe. Yes. Right? Because there it would have to touch. But here it is good. So there's just this one which has to move. I guess this one actually will not get to attack us, right? Yes, it will. So here actually gets it 1, 2, 3, 4, and does allow it. No, it does not allow it line of sight. So never mind. So, alright, so there's one that doesn't attack. So we can go to either of these 2 spaces then, because it has 3 movement total. Again, 3 movement there, but no line of sight. So in either of these, I guess there is fine. Alright, so we've got 5 attacks, all going at the Quartermaster here. All with disadvantage. 1. Okay, so -1 on a 4 is 3. 1 with this is 2. It's 3. Yeah, that'll be it. 5. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, I guess I gotta lose this. And then 1 more. Alright, so -1 on a 4 is 3. And this. So in the end, we don't get to refresh that. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, so now it is the Soothsayer's turn. I think, but can the Quartermaster even go early? Yeah, I guess we can. We've got this. We basically just have to assume that these are going to not move. If they move after us again, I mean, if they just keep doing this, then we're just going to die. Stunning them, I don't think solves anything here. Because there's still these enemies in this room that we have to deal with. So I think it makes more sense to just stun them. And again, hope these don't move. That's maybe how we can actually win the scenario. So we're going to do a move 3. I guess sucks though because Quartermaster really needs to go there. So I guess we have to go to here, but this sucks because now it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 4 turns of movement to get into the next room. It's unbelievably bad. Yeah, this is the first scenario where I've really felt like this build of comfortable boots and no movement cards is really biting us. I did previously, I mean, in the guide that I'm working on where I advocate this build, I specifically mentioned that in scenarios where you need a lot of movement, you should bring movement cards. I didn't think of this as being a scenario where I needed a lot of movement though, but in the end it certainly is. And I certainly regret not having any other movement cards. It's just all my cards are so good. Alright, so anyway, we make our move 3 to there, we make an attack on Night Demon number 4. Disadvantaged. Yes, of course. Ah, you're right. That's a good call, actually, ECO. So, yeah, so another disadvantage attack, which misses. No real surprise there. So, ECO pointed out, you can apply shield before the card loss, by the way. Also, this is where the move 6 might have been great. Yes. So I actually, yeah, I'll get to that in a second. So first of all, let's go to ECO's point here. So he's right. What we can actually do is we can use this to block one of the damage, because of course it says on the next 3 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, gain shield 1 and retaliate 1. So we can actually block one of the damage, and we can still lose a card to negate the rest. The reason we want to do this here is because, again, this will give us 3 charges on our sword knowledge armor rather than 1. So this is actually strictly better. Good call, ECO. So we will do that. Obviously, that's easy to counteract. Also, this is where the move 6 might have been great. Yes, I agree completely. In the end, I think I still don't think commanding presence is bad, but it has definitely not been good for this party. I think there is, I mean, for example, I can think of one specific party composition where this would be good. So I think there is still a place for taking this, but in this party it was definitely incorrect. Just having the option, where is that? Move 6. And so actually in the let me grab up my guide that I'm working on. So I actually do talk about this in the level 8 section, where basically, here, let's just show this real quick. Hold on, nothing that shouldn't be seen. No. Shows the correct thing, right? Yeah. So basically, I acknowledge that at level 8, this is, I think, the amount of choice you have actually for the card, because so like, yeah, here's our level 7 deck, and then we get, wait, to level 8, yeah. These are actually out of order. I need to fix that, but oh well, I'll fix that later. And yeah, I think this is a very reasonable choice to just take Mobilizing Measure just as a sideboard card for scenarios where you need a lot of movement. In this party, I think that was actually probably correct. At the same time, I've also kind of wished I had a bit more healing, although Tranquil Trill... No, I don't think Trill was actually correct for this party, because, I mean, we don't spend that much time out of combat. We don't have a lot of benefit from being out of combat. We also have pretty short longevity on 2 of our characters without real stamina potions. I mean, well, at least on one of them without real stamina potions. So an in-combat dirge is just so much better with this party. But yeah, I think Mobilizing Measure was actually probably the best choice at level 8, just to have this, for scenarios like this, just have the move 6. I think that was actually the right choice for us. I wish we had that instead of Commanding Presence. And yeah, this is something I will talk about in the guide, because yeah, it would definitely be more useful here. All right, well, anyway, we missed again, as usual, and then we use the top of Provoke Terror to do a stun. Actually, should we be stunning? No, these will always hit us. These won't necessarily always hit us. All right, this one lost its stun. All right, so what are we up to now? Well, short rest here for sure. Come on, really? This is crazy, right? How does this happen? So if we lose this, we actually have lost every single one of our cards that can deal with Wind Demons. Again, on consecutive short rests. Last time we lost this, we rerolled to this. I mean, I guess we're supposed to reroll this because, again, if we lose this, we literally can't deal with Wind Demons. But 1 life sucks. And it would be nice to not have to pay it every time. Yeah, I mean, well, there goes our healing, but we just need to keep running at this point, so it is what it is. It's not like we could lose under the skin here. All right. So this dies. Plague Herald. And we can't all move into the room, actually. The Quartermaster has to. We also need to go early, though. So I guess we're just using this plus boots. Yeah, we get boots back every time anyway. It's not that big of a deal. Where'd that go? It's really annoying, the hand stuff. I wish you could have the hand here, but not have it here. So, I guess we're gonna need to use our endurance potions at some point, but I guess we're just stunning and cursing. Because it's kind of later initiative. What if instead we go with just cursing and cursing and an attack? Sucks to miss the stun, But I guess this lets us go early and maybe deal some damage over here as well. And otherwise, then we can consider just doing this as a default top and then get that back and then be able to do the cursing plus stunning the following turn. Yeah, that actually seems better. Because we don't so much need to stun both of them. Only one of them will get to attack. All right, so the Plague Herald can't move. Yeah, there's no doubt that I would have been happy to have the bottom spreading Scourge here. That heal would be really nice. Again, it's not like we could have lost under the skin. So what can we actually do here? Well, we can poison the two Wind Demons. Seems kind of obvious, since again we need to do a non-move. And as for a top, guess just more cursing and attacking. Yeah, sure. That's probably the best thing to do here. All right, let's go. We just needed them to not move once. I'm gonna take a look at their deck because we get a reshuffle here. I'm actually kind of curious about this. All right, they do only actually have one card where they don't move, but I guess both these have -1 movement. How significant would that have been? Let's see. So the Quartermaster moves before that, right? Yeah. So always we would be there. Yeah. Still be. Let's see. This would go first. 2 to there. Then this would do nothing. This would go there. And this one would be here. So we'd be getting 3 attacks on the Plague Herald, as opposed to with this. Yeah, a little bit more. Oh, okay. Well, so be it. So they only had one. They only have one card where they don't move. I guess I was. For some reason, it really felt like they had more than that. But I guess they had also one where they didn't attack. And again, the -1 moves are still not as bad. Compass the Night Demon. Hold on, let's actually see. Oh, well, we can't Compass the Night Demon because the. Oh, after. Yeah, no, it wasn't even that I was looking at. I was just looking at the other stuff. The Night Demon stuff is also catastrophic too. We will have to Compass him and take a spot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, but anyway, well, I mean, the fact that the Night Demons are going at 4 means that we don't have so much flexibility for this, which is also a bit bad, but yeah, whatever. All right, so the Night Demons going here and here, both attacking the Plague Herald. Well, our fortunate draws there continue. It's pretty incredible, actually. It's funny how unlucky we've been with some things and how lucky we've been with others. It's just not an idea of a fun time. All right. So we're going to do Nightmare Serenade first, hitting both of them. We've already got 13 experience, so we don't need to track anymore. So it's going to be disadvantage in both cases. Disadvantage attack 2 poison, or curses, hitting both of the Night Demons. Yeah, I guess we're pretty desperate here. We're not hitting more than 2 targets likely, so minor power, why not? Why not? Come on. Yeah, well, that's good at least. So, this takes no damage. This takes a +4 on a 2, so 6, then to 9. And we give them 2 curses. And again, we want to get this back. Oh, sorry, this back, so we can have 1 extra turn here and get captivating. Yeah, we did 3 damage to the Cursed Living Demon. It was number 4. He went from 12 to 9. So we're just going to use the top of Singing Arrow as a default attack 2, which is really 3 because the poison hitting number 6 here. All right. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So down to 3. And he's muddled. Okay. So we should probably be wounding one of the Wind Demons, because again, otherwise we just can't kill them. It's kind of a problem because we need to deal with these Night Demons as well. But I suppose that's okay. This one we should be able to kill. Yeah, alright. So we do have to compass here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. use the compass and move this night demon like that. Then we're going to do this bottom move, which is a move 2, plus our boots to get a total move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we need to move as much as possible. And we get strengthen and 1 additional shield. And we're going to attack Wind Demon number 2, I suppose. So we're making an advantaged attack 2, range 3 wound here on the Wind Demon. Really like a refresh item. Be great. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it did something. ECO, it's 7-1 now. This is the first. You weren't actually here on Tuesday. We flipped it a couple times, and every time it did nothing. But it did something. Yeah, I know, right? At least we came away with something positive in this scenario. It's the first time. I mean, thus far it's been terrible. We flipped it, like I said, I think 2 or 3 times on this class thus far, and every time it's done nothing. But it did something. All right. So I mean, and it actually is something here without a doubt. This is nice. So first of all, what was our actual attack star? We're so freaked out by this actually happening. So we get +1 over its shield here. So puts this down to 7 and a wound. And then I guess the wound is more valuable here, but we could also just kill this, which would be kind of helpful because then we can just focus this rather than having to worry about this. Same time, this singer. Oh, sorry, we were supposed to use an endurance charge here. We literally used a punch for specifically that reason. Just forgot to do that part. Yeah, killing this is pretty valuable. Wound is more valuable here. It's tough. Yeah, let's just try to kill this one. I think that's the most reasonable. How much is the Plague Herald moving? Plague Herald's not moving. Plague Herald has to move. Plague Herald does not have boots, so it's moving a very tiny amount. Well, at least we'll get a coin before we die this way as well. All right, let's hit number 6. So it's neither advantage nor disadvantage because we have strengthen, but night demons. All right, nice. So we get a kill there. Okay, and this allows us to remove one of these. I guess there's that as well. So hold on. When do the wind demons go? So the wind demons go for second. So this one won't be able to reach here, but we'll be able to reach here. 1, 2, 3. But if we move, then that does nothing. All right, so we don't want to kill one. Guess actually the only one which makes it now. Yeah, this is actually clutch. All right, so we're gonna kill that. Man, we have a chance after all. What is this? All because of the plus target? It's turning things around for us? I guess not so much because, no, yeah. I mean, not all because of, but I mean, really because of our incredible modifier flipping for the monsters. Still, incredible. All right, there's hope again. Where once before there wasn't, now there is. So let's go with the Plague Herald. Again, we really should move up so that we don't take attacks. I mean, I'm not going to get the coin, right? Do we have... Got 1 move 4 effectively? But again, we're limited by the Soosinger's movement, so yeah. Again, if I believed with a high degree of certainty that I would be able to beat the scenario, I would not grab the coin here. But given that I don't believe with a high degree of certainty that we'll beat the scenario, I'm grabbing the coin so that I at least come away with something. All right, so I'm going to use the bottom of accelerated end to move there. I guess technically I should attack first. So technically, yeah, we'll attack first because we're attacking the Night Demon over here. We're using Fetid Flurry, so an attack 4, +1 from the poison, so an attack 5 with disadvantage. All right, so our 5 becomes a 6. And then a 3. We don't get the modifier curse, but we do get 2 curses because Fetid Flurry gives 2 thanks to the enhancement. All right. Whew, wow, really? That's pretty nice that they haven't reshuffled yet. Oh no, they did get a reshuffle. Yeah, they have the reshuffle. Ah, that's too bad. Okay. So again, we move there and grab the coin. So Living Spirits go. So they have 3 movement. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So cannot hit. 1, 2. 1, 2. There. There. Okay, then the Wind Demons go. This one dies to its wound. Just going here. Kill Spirit number 1. This one takes 1 from its wound down to 6. And they both lose their stun here. And that's the end of the round. Yeah, having lost the card, still not sure we have the longevity to actually make it. All right, we should definitely refresh our boots, I think. Oh, this was actually supposed to be refreshed, the previous round. That's why we did the whole thing where we took the 1 extra. We just forgot to do it. I mean, we explained it specifically for that purpose. How many turns do we really have left here? We have 4 cards in our hand now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Theoretically, we can supplement 1 extra turn here. So we have 5 turns left with the Quartermaster. Yeah, we're not beating this scenario, I think. So, moral of the story, if you don't have stamina potions, you cannot play Reinforced Steel. This is crazy, right? God, this class is so enormously dependent on stamina potions, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, we can't lose our move 5 jump at this point, so whatever else we lose doesn't really matter. Alright, so there's still this to kill. Also need to be moving. There's also, oh, the trap is the issue, though. Trap is the issue. Because our allies can't jump. I mean, I guess the Plague Herald can fly, and the Soothsayer just gives up on life? Is that the plan? Well, alright, the Soothsayer's playing these 2 cards because we don't have the longevity to short rest early. And so what is the Plague Herald doing? Well, this looks pretty good on those 2 demons up, wind demons up there. I guess in this, and then we hit him with the Pierce afterwards. And oh, sorry, we were supposed to place. That was the end of an odd round, so it should be 1 here. I don't know. I mean, the spirits are probably killing us, but yeah. Can we actually not move? No, I guess we probably have to move. Yeah, I guess we probably have to move. We can't do this. But then we're just going so much later. It doesn't seem like we really have an option in that regard. Die one way or die another. So here. So she's just stunning and throwing curses, staying there. I guess she's probably just not coming with us. But if the Quartermaster's exhausting and she's not moving, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do to kill these demons. And again, we still just have this kind of rather large issue of how do we actually kill wind demons? This also has to be killed still. I guess we should just focus on killing that this turn. I suppose with this. But we also need this to wound one of the wind demons. I mean, we just don't have any attacks left, right? I mean, we have Portable Ballista. I guess we're using Portable Ballista then. Okay. Just on him. I mean, I guess otherwise we can always move there and just Endurance. Maybe. We need to use our earliest initiative anyway, although he's probably going before us. Regardless. Alright, he's not. That's good at least. But they're going before that. That is a problem. That is quite a problem, actually. Alright, so the wind demons go first. So 1 damage from his wound down to 5. Well, some more misses, please. If you don't mind. No. Just to be kind. So 2 attack 4s, both of them are going to be on the Soothsayer because of the lowest initiative. Oh my goodness. How does he keep getting away with it? Alright, so 3 damage here. So we're at 2 life, 2 life, and 2 life. So an attack from anyone at this point is basically game over. Oh goodness, and I've got to do the damage to that wind demon. Down to 2. Alright. Living Spirits go before we move, so we played the move for nothing. Well, yeah, alright, it was a nice run. It was a nice run. So, yeah, they're all going to hit the Plague Herald, right? Well, with 2 movement, maybe not. Yes, that one will. All right, here we go. All right, we actually survived this. So it's a 3 minus 2 is a 1. Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, not getting a better offer than that anyway. Muddled. And then to here. I guess here now. Yep. Okay. I've never in my entire life seen such nice curse draws. After so many scenarios we've played where we get 2 curses every time, being able to consistently get 1 non-curse with 1 curse is just crazy. All right, just one more time. That's all I'm asking. Well, actually, I need a lot more than 1 more time, but oh my goodness. God, this can't keep happening. All right. So then 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2. Did I move him up too much? Is that it? Because they only have 2 movement? Did I? They do have 2 move. Did I accidentally do something that I wasn't supposed to? Yeah, did I make an attack? Ah. Was he here instead of here? Yeah, for some reason in my head I was just doing the 3 move. 4 move, 3 hexes. Yeah, all right. Good catch. Thank you. So, well, that unfortunately makes things a little bit less exciting. It was the +0 and the curse. All right, so those go back in. Well, again, just ruining things for myself because I'm basically taking away yes in the log. Yeah, he was on the log. Okay. Again, I'm only handicapping myself here because it should have been a missed attack coming up, and now I've had to reshuffle it back into the deck. So no one. Well, I certainly don't benefit from this mistake. All right. So now it's the Soothsayer's turn. Yeah, I mean, we should just stun everything in here, I think. So we will. So we'll use the bottom of Captivating Performance to stun range 3 targets. 1, 2, 3. So we'll just stun them all. Stun them all. Again, stunning this is kind of gratuitous since it should die, but you know, as we never know. And then we'll use the top of Singing Arrow just to curse these 2 up here. Okay. I guess it wouldn't have been on the top anymore, yeah, because we would have thrown in the curses. Well, so, yeah, we didn't actually change anything. I wonder if the bottom can stun invisible targets. Well, it doesn't say effect. It says target 3, so I would say no, to the best of my knowledge. But it's an interesting question since you say that something like the top can affect. So I don't know. It's a good question. All right. Yeah, I think we want to go over here now with the Quartermaster. So we'll begin by attacking the Night Demon here with... Oh no. Because then how does the Plague Herald get past? Is it fine to use our utility belt here? But then it didn't make sense to play this card. No, the Plague Herald I guess will just have to fly. I would say so, but a stun range 3 would be able to. Interesting. Yeah, no, we'll save our utility belt. All right, let's just attack. Yeah, with volatile bomb this Night Demon here. What if we punch him instead of doing that? Because the risk is we get a -1 or a -2. But otherwise it lets us get volatile bomb back. I think that's actually correct though. Getting volatile bomb back is so valuable. And we're only gaining 1 extra turn from this, and we still got 2 charges. Yeah. All right, let's do it. So let's punch with portable ballista instead. All right, gotta believe. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice. All right, so we kill him anyway because we get a 2 + 1 from the rolling is a 3 because we didn't have disadvantage because we had strengthen, and he has poison, so 4 in the end. So we kill him, which allows us to remove another living spirit. He drops a coin, and because we used a default, we're going to get a chart or use an endurance potion to get portable ballista back, and then we're going to use our move 5 jump here and go to here. So we need to be continuing along this path. Okay. And then it is the Plague Herald's turn. So we're going to create dark. There are no more night demons, so that's not so risky. And we're going to hit, so we have 1, 2, 3, yeah, ranged, hit both of them. Disadvantage, but that doesn't matter so much. So it's attack 1, range 3, 2 target, poison, curse on both the wind demons. The further one back first, I suppose. Okay. And then the closer one. Yeah, it's unfortunate to lose that. But so many disadvantage attacks this scenario, it's crazy. Alright, so they're both poisoned. And cursed, so 2 more curses. Alright, and then we have a move 4 with Wretched Swarm. Yeah. I mean, but they can just go there and hit the Soothsayer anyway. So yeah, might as well grab the coin, I think. Our plan is to fly to go further, so. Alright, and night demons have been eliminated. So I think we're just going to play another default bottom here, just to keep gaining longevity. It kind of sucks because we do need to be moving, but honestly, this is probably the best we can do. We're just going to wound the other wind demon. It's going to be disadvantage attack, which kind of sucks. And he still has 11 health. Ugh. But honestly, we just don't really have other tools. Otherwise, we use Portable Ballista bottom, and then we just punch. Actually, maybe that's better. Yeah, that's probably better. So if we use Portable Ballista bottom and we punch, then this is giving us effectively, I mean, then we still get a card back, which in this case will be Bladed Boomerang, which is maybe even better to get back, because then we can wound something in the next room when we go in. And we're doing an attack, effectively an attack 4, rather than Bladed Boomerang with disadvantage, which is, I mean, probably dealing no damage. So the only question then would be, is it likely the wound does more than 4 damage? Probably not. So yeah, alright, this actually makes more sense. Anyway, we're playing those 2 cards. Here, yeah, I mean, we should short rest. We should bring back the song, actually, because that would allow us to run. But we can never make it past the trap anyway, so does it really matter if we run? I'm gonna guess, yeah, it keeps us a little bit further away from them. Alright, let's bring this back. Sure. We still have Diddy. Alright, so. What are we doing? We need to activate Dirge in case these spirits hit us. And I guess just doing a move 3, attack 3. This gets us as far as possible again. As for the Plague Herald, because we have to start flying. And move to there, kind of safe. Or what if we wait 1 turn to fly? That puts us, yeah, it puts us more exposed here. 1, 2. Yeah, moving just a little bit is actually significant because if they get a -1 move, then they don't hit us. So yeah, I mean, we've got to start flying at some point. And if we're going to start flying, we need to move. So I guess we're just moving with this. All right. Here we go. Well, it's a little bit unfortunate. But it'll be okay. All right. I mean, I really just wanted to see them do something with minus move, because I just need them to fall behind while I get a little bit of space on them, but not getting minus moves or not moving is kind of rough. Oh well. So we're going to begin by, I guess we want to attack from there, because this one is, yeah, basically dead. It actually is dead, so this is the one we have to hit. All right. So we're going to actually activate Disorienting Dirge first, which gives us a move 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to use the bottom Melody and Harmony to do a move 3, attack 3. 1, 2, 3. And our attack 3 will be targeting Wind Demon number 4. Nothing special to use here. No. Not super exciting. We'll take it. So 4 plus 1 from the poison is 5, so 2 damage. Down to 9. Okay. And then it is the Plague Herald's turn. So we have to activate Winged Congregation. Actually, now I wonder. Because maybe the Soothsayer can make it through. So is it really better for us to fly, which loses us a card? Or is it better for us just to tank the trap to lose a card? And then we can both get through. Yeah, the Soothsayer can still contribute. Alright, let's just tank the trap. In that case, we have to lose, I guess, Spread the Plague. I mean, we have to move so much anyway. That's probably fine. All right, so in that case, we're actually just going to use the bottom of Winged Congregation as a default move 2. The traps are just damage, I hope. Yep. All right, and go into the trap, which does a boatload of damage to us, but then we just lose Spread the Plague from our hand. This also, since we use a default bottom, allows us to use our second charge of Endurance to bring back Winged Congregation. And then we're going to use Gathering Doom, and unfortunately no curses to give, but just to make an attack 3, targeting number 4 here, which is really 4 because of the poison. 5, all right, again, every little bit counts with how difficult it is for us to kill these enemies. Okay, so the Wind Demons go, lose their stuns. This one takes 1 from its wounds, down to 1. Then it is the, God, I keep wanting to say Brewmaster, the Quartermaster's turn. So we're going to use the bottom of Portable Ballista. During all your attacks this round, ignore the shield values of your targets, and we're going to do a default attack 2 top with Bladed Boomerang. This is an interesting timing question. Whenever you use the default top or bottom of an ability card, you may recover it and place a damage token on this card. When there are 3 damage tokens on it, it is consumed. Where's Themris when we need him? I mean, he's the expert of this. He designed the actual template formatting of the card itself. So I have a timing question with this. When you use a card, when is this, right? This is actually relevant because I'm using this. So if the usage of this item happens like when I play the card, but before I resolve the effect of the card, then if I flip a refresh, I can actually get this back here. But if it doesn't happen until the entire effect is resolved, then if I flip a refresh, this won't be consumed yet. Does anyone have an idea of how this would work? I mean, I guess it's not us. I mean, it's not from Gloomhaven, so it's difficult to get a rules. I mean, what do you think? So I guess the real question about this is, what does using an ability, using it, does playing an ability card, I guess we can just say, constitute when you start the effect or when you finish the effect? When would the trigger be? Because there are, I think, other things that do in Gloomhaven that do refer to playing an ability card. Maybe I'm wrong actually. No, I'm not sure actually. I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt on this one because I'm not sure. Things are going poorly enough here, and I think it's a fair assessment. You believe it would happen after. Okay, all right. Well, then I trust ECO over myself. Not even being facetious here. So I will actually go with his ruling then, and we'll not activate this until after. So if we flip a refresh here, we're going to be pretty unhappy. All right, so attack 2, really 3 because of the poison on number 4 here, ignoring all shield. Come on! Oh! Just, you think that there's hope, and then it just crushes it. All right, so that's the third charge of this, and we get back Bladed Boomerang. At least we don't feel bad about this. That's the positive, right? All right, the Living Spirits create ice and move a bunch. I was supposed to have placed Living Spirits last turn. Yeah. Should be one there and should be one there. All right, so in order, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. So in range is 1, 2, 3, 4. So both of them, not the Plague Herald. 2, 3. So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. No line of sight over there anyway. This one I already moved. Okay. And that's the end of the round. We've got the clump to stun, so that's what we're doing. And we need to keep moving. How early should we? I mean, I guess one of the turns we can't go so early, but I suppose this one it's really important because if they get their 22s, yeah, it's really important to stun them before that. As soon as the action of a card is completed, it is immediately placed in the appropriate area before anything else happens. So to recover it, you need it in the discard pile. Okay, fair enough. Yep. So you do have to complete it after you resolve the whole effect. Yep. All right, perfect. Thank you. So your interpretation was correct. All right, well, we're playing these cards. Probably the earlier the better, and we'll see what we can do with them. Here we go. All right, so first up is the Soothsinger. So stun range 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and like this. So we stun all 3 of these living spirits. Oops. And we have a default move 3 with the bottom of defensive ditty. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Grab a coin. And yeah, we're going to be using another default move next turn, so we'll just use another endurance charge. We've got so much endurance left, and we need longevity at this point. So we also nice having our 9 initiative back as well. I need to go now. All right, see you, ECO. Take care. Have a nice weekend. I won't be streaming this weekend because I am going to be playing with that other dude. It's possible I'll try to stream, but there tend to be some audio issues, so it's difficult to say. It's possible I stream on Saturday, but there are no guarantees. If I do, it'll be at the usual time. But again, no guarantees. Otherwise, have a great remainder of your week and nice weekend if I don't see any of you. Okay, so then we're up on the Plague Herald. So we do a move 2. No, first we attack, because this way we don't lose a good disadvantage. So we gain 1 experience, attack 3, range 3, pierce 2. So attacking number 4 here. Please be kind. All right, that's good enough. So it's 4 damage. He's down to 3. And then we do a move 2, heal. See you, take care. And this heals the Soothsinger for 1. All right, then it's the Quartermaster's turn. We don't need to go into the other room this turn. So I suppose we shouldn't. If we had killed this by now, we would be probably going in, but man. We have a compass. It's just too risky. It would just be really nice to get the AoE disarm plus the wound on things in there. Whereas this, we're also making a disadvantage attack here, which is going to lead to a curse. But to go in or not to go in. I mean, we need the Quartermaster to make it to the last room to use the execute, basically, is our best chance of winning. So, yeah, but if we go in, then if he loses a card to damage, then we never make it anywhere. No, that's just silly. Yeah, we're counting too much on drawing curses / being able to disarm everything in the room. I mean, I guess it's quite possible for us to disarm everything in the room because we have the compass. I don't know. It depends how many things are in the room. If it's like 2 things, yeah, probably. No, I think it's silly to do that. We also just, I mean, I guess this one will be dead, but we really need this one to be dead as well so the Soothsinger can make it past. All right, let's just disadvantage attack this Wind Demon. Sure. With Bladed Boomerang. All right, not bad. So +1 on a 2 is 3, +1 from the poison is 4. It's down to there. And put a wound on him. And then we'll just move in place with the bottom scroll of Annihilation, which disarms both of them. Okay, so then the wind demons go. So this one dies to its wound. Oh, come on now. It wasn't even close. Yeah, it probably was. I need to refill my water as well. I just hate having to use the rewind button. It messes so much stuff up. Or no reshuffles. Hopefully there's no reshuffles. I guess we should just search, right? I don't believe there have many of them. Okay. So we're good. So that's eliminated. All right. So to continue, this wind demon is dead. Drops a coin. This thing's way up here, away from the book. Oops. And this one, again, loses its disarm, takes 1 damage from its wound down to 1. So it will die, but it is still blocking the Soothsayer a bit, unfortunately. And we get to kill a living spirit. Even though these are stunned, it's still best to kill the one that's closest to us, because it's simply just closest to us. So we'll kill number 2 here. Okay. Oops. All right. And then the living spirits go. Oh, and it reset the round counter. Oh no. Well, I don't think that should matter too much. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's got to be a short rest here. There's basically, I mean, we kind of don't want to lose any of our cards, right? Kind of need all of them. I mean, this is what happens when you sell a few cards. I guess we can live without this, to be honest. This provides a reasonable amount of movement, and these are our sources of damage. All right, sure. So it's this, and I think plus this. As for here, well, our top actions kind of suck. And move 2 doesn't get us anywhere. So we kind of need to do just a move 5, I think. And so it'll be one of these songs we set up then. And the Plague Herald needs to do a short rest. At least we're on target for our battle goal. Sure. Not like we can stand still anymore anyway. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Run into the room. No, save that. This is what I meant. And poison things and curse them, I suppose. All right. Let's go. Did you just not move one time? Is that really too much to ask? Ugh. All right. Well, he's going to heal himself, but it doesn't matter. Well, I guess this is... Oh, no, we can still go before him. So we still lose our 1 movement. All right. So we're going to do the bottom of... I guess we need damage. But if we switch songs, we don't have a Disorienting Dirge. We actually just die when we go into the room, right? Well, that doesn't seem excellent. I guess Captivating Performance is probably more important. We just need damage to beat the scenario. I mean, we need survivability as well, but 1 shield doesn't do much. All right, so let's use the bottom defensive ditties and move 3. Oh no, we have to play the song first. Okay, well, let's activate Captivating Performance. So Dirge goes here, Captivating Performance goes here, and we get a move 2. Yeah, really, him surviving is a big problem for us. Then we use the bottom of defensive ditty as a move 3, and we'll be getting it back with Endurance Potion. We have 1 move remaining on this. Cool.
A room with 2 traps. No enemies. Cool! We can't get past it. We got rid of our jump. Oh, this is just so... Alright, well, I guess moving to here keeps us safer from them. So we did 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright. So we're done. Then the Wind Demon goes, dies from his wound. Oh, we were supposed to place a Living Spirit last turn. Alright. So we replace... So let's see. This one goes first, makes it to us, always gets to attack. Then this back here, nothing attacks. Then this one will go to here, and attack. Oh, no, one doesn't make it there, -1 move. Okay. So 1 doesn't attack. 4 will go to here, and attack then. 6 will go to here, attack, and 5 won't be able to attack. So let's remove 6. This removes an attacker. All right. So then the living spirits go. I don't know, we don't have dirge for this? Yeah. If we'd known that it would be like, oh well. So, like I said, 4 goes there, attacks. Who has lower initiative? I think it's the, Quartermaster. All right, so it's an attack at -1. Wow. This is incredible. We managed to keep flipping like this. Okay, and so 5 has only 1 movement. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to do 1 first. Yeah. Kind of messed up the ordering a little bit, but I don't think it matters too much. I think that's correct. All right. So then it is the Quartermaster's turn. So we have no way of clearing these. Someone literally has to walk into it. It's kind of unfun design, I think. Generally having, I mean, all right, it's like, oh, look, you didn't bring your thief's tools or tinker's tools, your trap disarming ability, but really, like, no one's bringing those. They're garbage, and just creating, I mean, thief's tools isn't actually garbage because you got an attack through and bottom. It's actually a fine card at lower levels more so. But I mean, creating random rooms like this to punish people for not bringing stuff like that is, I don't know, not super cool. Usually when there are traps, there's supposed to be solutions to them other than just having jump, right? Yes, jump is one solution, but another solution is supposed to be able to, having push and stuff like this, which is why I assumed that I would have no risk of not having jump here because, I mean, we have compass plus utility belt compass, which is 4 movement for any monster in the room. So normally we should be able to do something. Having a trap wall that we literally can't solve except unless we brought, I mean, unless every single person in our party has jump or we have trap disarming abilities is, I don't know. So, I mean, we just have to walk into it, which is just a lost card always. Just kind of unfun. Hey, Themris, we're going to do your solo scenario next. After we finish losing to this scenario. Okay. So, yeah. What do we do here? It can never be us to get past it. So the question is, I guess, simply who's the one supposed to tank who is supposed to tank the trap? If we... I guess it's us. So if we tank the trap here, we've got a lot of options, right? We're going to use this to move, which gives us 6 total movement. So we're going to go like 2, and then 2 in boots. Okay, so this gets us already to here. And we can utility belt boots to get even further. Now, why would we want that? Well, because our top isn't our execute. So we're basically just accepting that we're going to die after here. Also, by using boots first, then we can actually see, because then we still have compass, utility belt, compass if we want as well. So this allows us to potentially double compass in this room, or otherwise to, double boots and then to get a top execute. Neat. Any idea when you'll start the solos? I mean, as soon as I'm done here. I can't say how much longer this should take. It's pretty close to over. Less than 30 minutes. Well, I'm gonna have a small eating break then in between. So yeah, it's really difficult for me to say. Yeah, I can't say. It just depends how long it's gonna take in this scenario, and I'm not really sure how much longer it's gonna take because I don't know how likely it is I win or lose. All right, so yeah, let's do this. So let's do a move 2, 1, 2, and then another move 2 plus boots for 4 here. Walking through this trap. Trap means we lose a card. 1. If we could take back playing Reinforced Steel, we would. Well, I guess we got our boots back, but yeah, not really worth. 2, 3, so we have 1 more movement left. And set up this last room. So, chest, coin, coin. Oops. I'll be back in a bit then. Okay. Oh man, the 4-player setup here is actually really punishing because we've got 2 extra enemies that we wouldn't normally have in this last room. Oof. All right. So 1 there, elite there. No. Elite there. And a regular there. Yeah, so normally we would only have elite and not the 2 regulars. So it's actually, yeah, the regulars is not power-wise doubling, but it is doubling the number of enemies in the room here for our 3-player party, which is already, I think, one that struggles with this scenario. All right, so we're to here. We could go to here, but I don't think that's correct. I think we want to execute this. So I think what we're supposed to do here, well, first let's flip and see what they're up to. So I already know what the Wind Demons are doing, but that doesn't matter yet. Yeah, Night Demons are hitting us, so be it. All right. Yeah. So the real question then is, all right, so we're always doing this. We're always going to use the utility belt. During your turn, you or any one ally may refresh one of your spent or consumed items. So we're going to use this to refresh our boots, and we're going to use the boots again to get 2 more movement. We're going to go to here. We're going to play the top of Scroll of Annihilation, kill 1 adjacent normal or elite enemy. This allows us to remove this elite Wind Demon, and that also removes the Living Spirit. This is not insignificant. The Living Spirit isn't super significant, but obviously getting rid of the elite Wind Demon, which is the most threatening enemy in the entire scenario, is pretty big. Especially since we're going to be down to 2 people. So we're not going to have a ton of disarm. Not going to have a ton to deal with disarm. Okay. So now we have our compass activation, because we're always using this because we're dead anyway here. So the only question then is, do we damage the elite or the regular? I guess the elite is just more threatening, so every bit of damage on it is probably more valuable. So sure, let's do that. So we'll just move him here. It doesn't really matter where we move him afterwards. No matter what, we can't. I guess having him closer makes it easier for us to kill him with our people who are coming up. Yeah, all right, that's actually probably better. So let's actually move him into this trap then. So he takes 9 damage, which puts him down to 12. Metal doesn't matter. Okay. And that's that. We've done everything we can. All right, so now the regular Wind Demon attacks us. Attack -1, so 3. Right, +1, we're dead. Would have been nice to get to absorb a little bit more, but I guess. Oh. uh, did we make a mistake here? Did we? Yeah. All right. So, it's too late now, but we should have put him down here. Putting him here, I guess I wasn't counting on dying to the Wind Demon. Oh, I guess we don't actually die. All right, never mind. No, yeah, because this is lost. We do die. Because we only have 1 card in our discard, so we cannot. So yeah, I wasn't counting on dying to the very first attack. I thought he would attack me, but because of this is actually bad. Well, hopefully we'll flip a curse like we've done all scenario to maybe beat the scenario. But yeah, so The Wind Demon actually exhausts us, so we're out. So then the Night Demons go. And so, like I said, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Okay, curse. And we have the helmet, but yeah, all right, we have to lose a card. 4 lost cards. 3, 4, 5 there. I'm about to lose another card this turn. Ah, we were supposed to get Defensive Ditty back. We were going to do this anyway. It doesn't actually help us here, but I mean, if I do it one way, I'm going to do it the other. We just got distracted by the fact that it was a double trap with no enemy room, but we were always planning on bringing this back so we would have another turn. In the end, like I said, this is going to be wasted Endurance Potion because we have to short rest anyway since we lose a card to this, and should we actually lose Singing Arrow then over Defensive Ditty? Singing Arrow allows us to do a bottom attack wound, but honestly, like bottom attack captivating performance, or bottom captivating performance is just going to be more valuable. Okay, so then this one has 4 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Okay, so then it is the Plague Herald's turn, so we have a move 4, 1, 2, 3 to here. And we're going to use the top of Nightmarish Affliction to attack both the Night Demons. These are both disadvantage attacks. I'm not gonna be using any of this stuff, I don't think. I guess I'm never not gonna have disadvantage, and I'm never hitting better than both of them. Alright, let's go crazy. We believe, right? Yeah, we believe. Sure. So we'll use both our power potions on this, actually. So this gives us attack 4, range 3. It's actually attack 5, because sorry, we have captivating performance as well. So attack 5 on both the Night Demons, 2 and then 5. Poison and curse as well. So the elite first. Okay, that's fine, as long as it's not a miss. Don't really care. So our 5 is a 4. Puts him down to 8. Oops. Which puts him down to 8. They don't have any curses to take, but he does get poisoned. And then the other one. Like this. All right. Whatever, we lose all the rollings, so we just get a 5. That's great. And he's also poisoned. I guess we did also create dark, which they created dark anyway. It didn't matter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be tight. So we have to short rest. Definitely bring captivating performance back. No, I don't think we can lose that. That bottom stun is too important. Yeah, sure. That's much better to lose. All right. So how do we do this? Problem is we can't trust them to go after us. Hmm. I guess we're gonna use Volatile Bomb plus Fetid Flurry here. And we should just go as early as possible to try to get kills. We're gonna have late initiative afterwards, but honestly, we just kind of have to kill them this turn. Guess we're not really killing them this turn, though. So maybe then we should just count on Fetid Flurry's initiative slash her stunning them. All right, so we still just need to move then. Guess for now that's gonna be this, because we'll probably use this to attack them again, in case they flip some curses, which doesn't seem super likely, but I think this is fine. All right. So what do we do here? Defensive Ditty bottom doesn't do it. We don't need both the stuns. There's no real reason to use this top stun, I guess. I mean, yeah, we should set up a song. All right, let's just do these 2 things. 14 initiative hopefully is good enough. If it's not, it's not. I think what they beat 14 with, they would beat 9 with anyway. Yeah, just like that. That's a bit much, isn't it? It's like, after everything, after all the things, they also get the 4 here? We just cannot beat? All right, well, we have 2 cards to lose in our hand. Yeah, this is probably the end of the scenario, right? So, well, I mean, have to count on luck here. Luck has kind of gotten us this far. We need some more curse misses. All right, so first on this, first the elite's attack. Nope, that's a card. Yeah, did he? All right, well, 1 out of 2 is good enough. Sorry, this one would be here. And take 3 damage from the miss from the curse. Alright, so Night Demons are done. So then we go here. So we're going to activate Disorienting Dirge as a song. If we stun both of them here at the bottom, what if we just don't activate it as a song? Yeah, I think that's actually better this turn. All right, so actually what we need to do, because since we lost a turn there, but we have 1 Endurance Potion charge left, we do need to stun them. So we're going to use the bottom of Captivating Performance to stun both of them. This keeps us safe for next turn. But then we're going to just use the top of Disorienting Dirge actually as a default attack too. I guess hitting the Elite again. I don't really know, but sure. Hitting the Elite. Please be gentle. Okay, +2 is great. So it was a 2 plus 1 from the poison, +2 there, so 5 total. Elite's down to 3. And we're going to use our last charge of endurance to get it back. Okay. So then it's the Plague Herald's turn. So we're going to do the top of Fetid Flurry as an attack 4. We're going to use our Volatile Bomb here to hit both of them. So we have an attack 4, attack 5 disadvantage, double curse. Actually, curse doesn't matter on both of them. So we'll do 2 and then 5 in that order, both disadvantaged. I just need a little more kindness here. Oh, thank you, rolling modifiers. So that was the Elite instead. And then 4, 5, 6 here, down to 1. Oh, God. All right, but this gives a curse as well. All right, so we killed the Elite. So let's see here. Oh, they create a new dark as well. How much is he moving? He doesn't have wind. He has 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go here, the question is, what do we want to do the following turn? Oh, we don't have a good attack for him. I guess we have to finish this one off next turn. So in that case, we kind of want to keep ourselves a little bit safer. So actually, let's just move down here. Grab this coin with the bottom of Under the Skin. Okay. So we're done. So then, oh, and killing one of those allows us to eliminate one of these. I also was supposed to have placed, oh yeah, we lost track, but it was just, I mean, because of the stupid reset, oops. But there should be at least, no, I guess we only, well, we didn't know when we placed one last, whatever, I'll just place 2 just for benefit of the doubt. I don't think this should ever matter, but all right. So we eliminate 1 here, and then they go, oh no, so now the Wind Demon goes, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. It's no one. So then the Living Spirits go. They have -1 move, -1 range. 2, 2. Okay. Excuse me. And then at the end of the round, place the last Living Spirit. Okay, play our cards. Hope for the best. Same thing here. All right, so who's first? The singer is. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think we're supposed to start off the song. Otherwise, we could move and stun the Wind Demon. What's the Wind Demon doing? 2 target attack. It's a lot of chances to flip curses though, which is maybe the way we win. But actually, neither of us can survive a hit from it right now because we have no cards in hand. So I think it's actually better to not take the risk here. So we do just need to stun it. We could also, can we push it far enough away that it wouldn't hit us by hitting it with the bottom of Provoke Terror? This is tempting, right? So if we set up Dirge and we use it to move 2 to here, and then from there we can Provoke Terror it, and it's our push is a push 3. So he goes 1, 2, 3 to there. We're here. And so then he has 4 range. No, he still hits us, right? Yeah, easily. 1, 2. Yeah. All right, so I guess the correct thing to do is to stun him. So we're going to use the bottom of Dirge as a default move 3. 1, 2, 3 to here, I think. And we're going to just stun the Wind Demon with the top provoked terror. Okay, and so then it's the Plague Herald's turn. So the Plague Herald is just going to do no curses, so changes nothing. Sure, we'll just do the top of Gathering Doom as an attack on him, because you never know. So it's disadvantaged. All right, so we kill him, which removes this Living Spirit. Drops a coin. And then we use the bottom of Winged Congregation to do a move 2. If we were there, we would heal for 1, but I'm not sure that 1 health was really likely to matter. We get a coin. Okay, so the Wind Demon goes, is stunned. Oh, the Living Spirit's still getting an attack from behind here. We don't have boots to use to avoid it. That's too bad. So this one will get to attack us. Yeah, I guess we just have to pray that it gets a curse. It's the only way we survive this. No, it hits everyone. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, come on. All right, move the rest of them. In that case, I should have stunned the... No, I was too far. I should have stunned the Living Spirit, though. I mean, tried to make a move to stun the Living Spirit instead of stunning here. Because first of all, I would have stunned both of them in case I didn't kill, although, I mean, I couldn't really count on that. But because either way, we're getting attacked by 2 attacks that just kill us. The only difference was, in the other instance, at least the curses deal damage. Here, the curses also don't deal damage, and we still have to avoid them. Yeah, that's unbelievable, actually, getting this. I should have paid attention to everything before I started doing my turn. Ah, stupid. All right, first on the Plague Herald. 2 damage. And we're 1 life, so we lose 2 cards from our discard. All right. This and this, I guess. We need to poison it, and then, I mean, yeah, we don't win here. God, we were so close. That's crazy. Man, that's frustrating. Yeah, just get to the chest is our goal then. All right, and then on, well, so actually in that case I want to keep, no, but I guess I short rest, doesn't matter. These actually are in my discard, so I can get rid of these as well. Yeah, let's actually get rid of this instead. Get rid of those 2. Oops. That and that, yeah. Okay, and then on the Soothsinger. Oh, okay. Well, we have 2 cards in our discard. Yeah, I mean that's it. We got so lucky with all these things, and so she's exhausted. It doesn't matter. So yeah, we were not killing this. That's crazy. This was, well, a roller coaster of emotion, I suppose. We're so close. The fact that they didn't spend a single turn not moving while chasing after us, pretty bad. Pretty unfortunate. And I guess only got -1 move while chasing after us, I think. Maybe 3 times. Yeah, it was more balanced. Still pretty rough overall. I guess now, even if the Soothsinger had 1 more card, maybe it would have been different if we had not messed up with the elite Night Demon so that it wouldn't have hit the Soothsinger. But then, no, we would have 1 less draw. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. I guess then we wouldn't have been able to kill both of them so easily because they wouldn't have been clumped up like they were. Alright, so, well, the Soothsinger can't even long rest, so she is eliminated, so we won't have any song benefit here. Do a short rest here. Sure. Doesn't really matter. There is no world in which we don't lose. Yeah, I can't reroll anyway. Yeah, I mean, my only goal at this point is just to somehow get the chest. By doing a move 4, him missing, doing a move 4, him missing. That's all I got. Alright, let's go. Okay. Well, so much for that. I guess no. As usual, I would move him further away. So I do actually still have a chance to run through, although I think it doesn't matter. Okay, well, I guess there's technically still a chance. Takes 3 down to 8. Let's see. So then we have a... Oh, we played the wrong card. I guess I wasn't counting on attacking him. All right, well, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll use the top of Nightmarish Affliction, creating dark, poisoning him. So we could do a move to... All right. I guess we should consider the other possibility. The other possibility is we do a move 2 with Nightmarish Affliction, and we use Under the Skin to attack him. Under the Skin should deal just 2 damage to him, right? So then he would have to flip a curse, and then we'd have to Under Skin again, and we would have to get a +1 on one of our attacks. And he has to specifically flip a curse, which is still a not very probable thing. It's like 33%. But the biggest problem, let's see. So if we only move 2, then the living spirits, who again never actually don't move, it's crazy, or consistently get minus move, would still hit us. I guess the living spirit's hitting us anyway. Well, at least this way, if we get some running curses, we still get to get the chest. Should we just grab a coin then? If we have to lose a card from our hand here, we never have another turn. Heart of the cards? Yeah, heart of the cards. Let's go for the chest. All right. So, yeah, we're attacking him, because why not? Disadvantage. Right. No damage. I guess this way we do give it another curse. Doesn't hurt. All right. So then the living spirit behind us moves up. I'm not going to bother with the rest of the... Yeah, I can't reach. All right. 1, 2, 3. Attacks us. Curse. All right. Got a chance to get the chest at least. Short rest. That's fine. Can't reroll anyway. Okay. Can we make a called shot here? So both of them have to attack us. Both have to get curses so that we don't die. Or maybe he just doesn't do his attack. He just does the thing where he doesn't attack. Or he goes after us like 75. All these things are fine. This has to attack us. And, oh, oops, there should be not this, and there should be this. And it has to get a curse. And then, on top of all that, we have to get a crit. In that exact case, we win. He'll go down to 5. Our crit will double our attack 4 to an 8, which pierces 2. So it's a kill, I guess. Do we even specifically need a crit? What if we get a +2? A 6, does it? Yeah. So they have to both flip curses no matter what, or this one has to not attack us. And then we have to get a +2 or a crit. We do have... how many of the +2s have we already drawn? We do have a fair number of +2s in our deck. All right, well, anyway, here we go. No, of course. Why would you ever give me a turn off? Okay. Like I said, this one can't reach, so what's first? The Wind Demon is first. Moves 1 away. And attacks us. Okay. Creates a new wind. Pulls us 1. Takes 3 damage. Alright. Please. Please, Living Spirit. Please, TTS. Please, RNGesus. Please, Gloomhaven Gods. One more time. No! God darn it. Oh. I really believed for a second there. We just had one more card. All right, let's see what would have happened. So the downside is if we wanted the chest and the kill, we would have actually had to take a disadvantage attack. But I think on the chance of beating the scenario, I would have not taken the chest. What sucks is we don't get the chest or the successfully complete the scenario here. So let's say what we would have done if he got a curse. Let's see. Was it next or something? No, we still have ways to curse cheese. Yeah, all right. I mean, we can't even complain about this with how lucky we got. So realistically, because the possibility of beating this, I mean, attacking him with disadvantage was never realistic to kill him, right? This is just crazy. So what I would have done is I would have moved here, grab this coin. Well, we don't actually get it. And we would have attacked with under the skin. So let's see. Would have been not disadvantaged. No. All right. Well, we would have just ended up +1 coin and +1 experience for the scenario. We wouldn't have won. Ah, man, I believed. I mean, I didn't believe until he drew that curse. When he drew the curse, I believed. Even if we'd had a dirge up, it wouldn't have mattered here because there were too many non-curses in a row. Oh, God. That was a very frustrating scenario. All right, well, it's over. We gain 24 gold here. 6 gold here. And 12 gold here. And that's, oh no, I guess we gain 5 experience here as well. And that's it. All right, well, I mean, it's fine to lose. I don't know, I didn't even get unlucky. I mean, I did in the beginning, but then it was kind of made up for with how many curses we flipped. How perfectly we flipped curses. So I'm really not sure I got unlucky. That's, I guess, what I was kind of saying. Sometimes I come off of a scenario and I just know, I mean, especially with my luck sometimes, that I got unlucky and that's what I lost. But I don't know that here. I feel more like we just had difficulty beating this scenario with our party composition, and I guess our approach. Maybe try a different approach next time. We'd certainly, I mean, if we'd been playing 3-player setup, we would have won. Obviously, like even with everything else through here, if there's just been the 2 less enemies, when we killed the 2 elites, we would have won. So yeah. We will not try this again tonight because I did promise Themris I would do his solo scenario next. So I'm not going to redo this, but we'll do it again at some point in the future, maybe with a different party, who knows, or maybe the same party. If we do it with the same party again, we will go down to just the 3-player setup. Now that we've lost, obviously, I think it's reasonable to reduce the difficulty. If we do it with a different party, I don't know, we'll see, it just depends. But yeah, so the next thing that'll be up tonight, which will be our last scenario for the night, will be Themris' solo scenario. I'm going to take a small eating break. I've got bread and cheese, so I'm going to enjoy myself. So we'll say a 15-minute eating break. We'll be back at 8 p.m. here. So in 15 minutes, 8 p.m. GMT +1, Central European time. So yeah, I appreciate it for those of you who stick around. Thanks for watching this scenario. I'm going to cut the VOD here because I've done such a good job of remembering to do this recently, and we'll be back shortly.